Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe where we're playing Liminality using GURPS 4th edition. I am Luke the GM and we've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Everett. Waiting away your multi-purpose cargo assistant.
Multi-purpose, yeah. Any cargo will do. We've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Gina, the gambler slash general layabout.
Any old layabout will do. We've got James.
Hey, I am James. I play Alexi Avelia, the ship's pilot, captain, business owner, criminal type.
I don't think it says captain anywhere official. Get your
Or
picture
business owner.
changed on roll 20, you frickin' scrub. And we've got Tara.
I don't want no
Yeah,
scrub.
James. Change your picture and all that. And I'm Tara.
I'm not a scrub.
Silver.
Sorry.
I play Silver, and she's crazy.
According
that's
to
the
everyone
best way
else. I don't know, I think you just wanted a friend.
No, I mean, just in general, she's a bit mad.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Well, previously, you travelled to a tiny, crappy little system known as Sol. You went to one of its gas giants, a planet called Jupiter. In orbit around that, there is a particle accelerator, which you requisitioned after speaking to Alexander, who is the that fancy brain AI that you met that terrifies the shit out of all of you except Silver.
He's just misunderstood.
He
And
is
now he has friends.
I'm not sure he is misunderstood. No, I take that back. My bad.
He's definitely not fully understood. We can leave it at that.
That's for sure.
But he seems to be doing something in Canaan, or at least part of him is. There's other parts to him in other places at this point, you know.
Wait.
But
The AI divided itself?
Yep.
Split blob core.
Oh. That can't be good.
It didn't want to, you know. It's just the universe is too big, and the speed of light is too slow. Never mind. Moving on. You hightailed it out of scary Alexander territory, which was and is becoming Canaan. He seemed to insinuate that if he wanted to, he could control everything in that system at the flip of a switch. But he is not going to because he has it on good authority that that's rude.
Also, they've been thoroughly warned.
I think they have kind of been thoroughly warned, yeah. But that's not where you are. You're a week or two away from there in Sol, testing out a particle accelerator on a floaty orb you've got. It worked spectacularly well. So well that just about everyone in the solar system now knows that something fucked's happening on Jupiter, because that orb proceeded to travel between dimensions, including the second dimension, where it was so large that it completely filled your viewpoint and peripheral vision as it intersected Jupiter and the station and your shuttle.
Now it lives in my brain.
Now it lives in Silver's brain, mainly because that's where she asked it to live, and it can kind of, you know, make itself be anywhere, just about. It can travel at the speed of light, it seems. It's essentially massless at the moment because all you can see is sort of the shape of it poking through into our dimension. Hard to explain. An ancient alien race made this thing. It's an ancient supercomputer. It doesn't seem to be anywhere near as smart as Alexander, though. It's more in line with like a personal AI that you'd use to, you know, control a few complicated apps and software.
Well, it says it because they made it limited. Its smartiness.
It did state that its smartiness had been limited intentionally. And it seems like it's been trying to connect you with someone somewhere. It claims it's got a quantum pair. It told you where it were as well, like in a completely different galaxy from the Milky Way. hundreds of thousands of light years away. But it kept saying that no one was available, which it found odd, and it said it would investigate. I'm pretty sure that's about where we left off, right? No, I'm missing something. So, the other orb that started moving is in fact part of a doomsday protocol intended to destroy all the terraformed planets in this cluster, which is just about every point on this map except for Sol.
I don't buy that.
Sol just naturally formed into a habitable planet.
That's what seems to be the case, yeah.
Is that the conclusion of the scientist on Sol?
That is...
Or somebody objective?
So,
go on.
does that mean that we were meant to exist, and that by being meant to exist, we were meant to rule the galaxy, and thus manifest destiny unfolds?
I still don't believe that planet wasn't terraformed.
Yeah, it's a lot more likely we just haven't found it yet.
Okay, so probably Sol as well.
At least we're just assuming.
Our completely non-scientific minds have concluded Sol's probably.
There's
It's probably on the list.
whatever. This place sucks.
It does. It's a sucky system. It is a very sucky system. You do know that the Doomsday device will reach a planet within a matter of months, and it just so happens to be a planet in different factions area. The Guangdong Federated Empire, Corpo people.
Actually, I was also thinking, as long as you said there might be problems with launching a nuke in that area, but I was thinking about it. Space is big.
Yeah, it is.
As long
It
as
is
we
very
don't put
big.
in a system, a nuke would be nothing.
Mhm. If they even spot it, they're not going to be that upset, but they will be at least a bit upset that someone's setting off nukes in the system that's not from their system. But again, if you were to set off like immediately, you could reach it before it's even approaching that system.
How long do we have?
Months, apparently.
How long do we have until we would need to leave?
You've got... it's hard to say, up to 2 weeks. But
The up
depending...
to isn't something I care about. I care about what the minimum is.
We're not going to be able to make the race.
You're probably not going to be able to make the race around Europa, no.
Lame.
Ideally, you'd want to set off immediately, you know? But you could
Mhm.
stand to wait 2 weeks if you absolutely had to.
I mean, I would just say we leave now.
Yeah, but we have anything else to do here?
Are we officially shifting from recap out of character to in character conversation?
Yeah, let's go
Probably.
in character. Pretty much I think where we left off exactly was this had all happened, everyone regrouped at the main control system / your shuttle. You're probably all on your shuttle now.
I never left the ship, so
I say shuttle, I mean just your spaceship.
Our
oh, a
spaceship.
spaceship. Okay.
Did we not have to like stop something from destroying this galaxy?
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were just talking about that for like the past 5 minutes. It's okay.
No, I just I thought it was different from like the other cult down that we had to stop.
Aha, I see.
I got confused.
I think there's two doomsday things going around right now, but I think we're talking about the one that is destroying terraformed worlds right now.
What's the other doomsday thing? Oh, the cult.
The
right,
AI.
The cult and Alexander, and yeah, that could be a doomsday thing, depending on how you look at it.
I would argue that we should at least assume it's a doomsday thing,
Same.
like
I
cults
managed
with
to
supercomputers.
I mean,
This is how you
I
get
doubt it wants
kind-
to destroy everything, but it probably wants to assimilate or control everything.
Well, I told it was rude, so it stopped.
I don't believe you. No, I don't believe you're right.
Anywho, back in the ship.
Indeed. I'm thinking we should probably warn the system that it's going towards in case we don't get there.
I mean,
What?
with the route that we're taking, I assume we're gonna beat a message.
Yeah.
Fair.
A cloaked
I'd still like to send a message just in case we don't get there.
A cloaked ship is approaching. Your ship's sensors picked it up on their own. Didn't even need you scanning for it. They did a great roll. And a cloaked ship is approaching right now.
Cloak
Where-
as in like just radio cloak, not like
Yeah,
visual
radio
shoot-
cloaked, not like fancy super science ship cloaking stuff beyond the standard. It's got a very low radar signature. It is not traveling under warp effect. So wherever it's come from, it's come on its own, engine power, and it's been coasting for a little while.
Where are we
Oh,
at right now?
sensors.
You're
Or
currently,
Jupiter still, I think.
yeah, Jupiter, in orbit of Jupiter.
Cool.
Yeah, as soon as alarms start going off, Alexei starts bouncing his way up to the cockpit.
Mm-hmm. Like imminent proximity alert, really. Quiet Dean. He's being such a nuisance. Oh my God! Please leave me alone. Go to sleep. Oh, he's such a baby. You've thrown my whole chain of thought here, Dean. I hope you're pleased with yourself.
Cat nonsense.
He's a cat. He's absolutely pleased with himself.
He does look pretty pleased. Alright then, get on me. Get on me legs, you little dickhead. Oh, look what you made me do! Look what you made me do! Drops my keyboard. There's a magic button on it that instantly turns off the PC. Thank fuck you didn't press that.
Why would you have that on a keyboard?
I know, right?
Yeah, that's
Right.
That's like a horrible design flaw.
yeah.
And you know what? It is immediately next to F12.
Instead
Need
of
a new
print screen,
keyboard.
Yeah, I should get a different keyboard, really. One that's not got a magic power off button right next to F12. Like, legit, it's off within a matter of, like, 5 seconds at most. Your computer is off if you press that button. Anyways,
What does F12 do?
I'm not sure what F12 does on most things, but... Either way, cloaked ship incoming. It'll need to start a burn rather soon if it wants to make a leisurely approach. So it is going to light up sensors at some point in the next hour, or just crash into your blind.
Is it clear it's heading at us, or in theory, could it be just going to Jupiter or to the station?
It's based on the route the sensors has calculated, it's going to be a pretty close call if it's not heading for Jupiter Station. Or, the science station that you're at right now.
Well, we did everything we need to. We could just peace out and say bye to all the scientists, or not say bye to all the scientists.
Legit.
I mean, I'm going to say bye, but that sounds reasonable.
I think that's reasonable too.
You want to power up the sequence to get the hell out of here? I'll say our goodbyes.
On it.
All right.
I think you say that, and Alexei was like already doing it.
Oh yeah, like she's sitting in the chair next to him, watching me do it.
You do recall that you have to file quite, stringent flight plans in this system because of the dickhead highway cops that are everywhere.
Well, we can't jump for a little while anyway, so we can at least start underway and start moving before.
True. Let
Mhm.
us know if they're heading for us or the base also.
me-
Tell you what, since it's Newtonian physics, Alexei is gonna point the ship at that signal and start accelerating that way.
Oh shit.
Because they have to decelerate before they can start in that direction.
That's true.
So that's what Alexei does.
First thing you'll need to do is request the flight clearance to leave this station. Do you give any destination in mind, or do you just say that you leave in Seoul?
Leaving Seoul. Still working out flight plan.
And do you wait for the response and approval? Because it could take a few minutes to an hour.
Alexei looks over at Gina and like, what do you think? Just go? I'd say just go.
Not really. Like, there's no reason to. An hour isn't going to be the end of the world.
All right. Fine.
Besides, we want to be friends with these guys, remember? They've been
It's
helping
true.
us. I'm
At
all
the very
for.
least, we've got to fly through their territory, and it'll be easier without them.
Oh no, I'm all for, like, just fleeing from the space cops or going around them. It's the base that I don't want to bullshit.
Oh, okay. All right.
We're asking permission to leave their dock.
Well, they give
Fair
you
enough.
permission immediately to leave their dock.
Oh, then I don't care.
Space traffic control, space cops, you know. It's them that could take up to an hour to grant
Yeah, I
permission.
say send the flight. I say send the flight plan, and then if we get pulled over, we'll be like, we sent the flight plan.
I mean, how big of a crime is it if we just leave after sending the plan?
If it gets approved, probably no crime. If it doesn't get approved, probably a fine. You probably get away with a fine.
All
Yep,
right.
No worries.
Yes. Then in that case,
Yeah.
fuck it. Let's do this.
Alright, cool. So, you say your goodbyes to those scientists. There are others getting on their own ship that are going to follow you to the orb.
Yep.
the sort of
Yeah,
university
definitely
squad.
lets them know that we're heading towards the orb to sort of to deal with it. But if they don't, please, if we aren't successful, we definitely appreciate it if you guys made an effort
We're
to
coming
at
to.
least warn the other system.
Yeah. We'll do all that for you. You just get your move on.
Cool.
Alright, so you accelerate using the subwarp engine of your vessel. I mean, that thing can do 500 G. We out, you feeling it. So you get moving pretty fast. And, like, it's as you power up your warp field that ship lights up as it's starting to decelerate. And you will suddenly get wide beam transmission. ASND, desire, please halt maneuver and prepare for boarding.
Unknown ship, identify yourself.
This is the Solar Federal Naval Vessel, and they give like a call sign, bunch of numbers.
We got anything to reference those numbers?
You could probably look them up, yeah.
Computer operation. I assume at this point I've got it pretty well down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, you could check, and according to that number, it's sort of a, it is a Navy vessel, but it's one that's on a sort of noble bodyguard / transport duty, sort of like the Secret Service equivalent.
Okay.
We believe you harbor.
Alexei's.
Do they have the authority to detain us?
They absolutely do if it is one of those ships.
Alexei is gonna check the sensors real quick and just see like how stupid would fleeing actually be?
Like, can this thing outrun us?
It
Well-
can't outrun you, actually. But
Can it gun us down on our way to running?
there is a good chance it could gun you down on your way to running. But also a good chance you could flee. I was reading the spaceship rules earlier, the combat ones, which we'll not go too deep into because, oh god, but they could be used
Yeah,
here.
spaceship combat's a nightmare.
Solar naval vessel. Why do you want us to stop?
Transmitting photograph. Is this individual aboard? It's
Absolutely not.
It's Silver.
We don't keep children on the ship.
Gina looks at Alexei concerned. What are you doing?
Can we smuggle Silver while she is... Well, Alexi's talking?
Possibly. If that is the case, then you will have no issue submitting to a search, transmitting stamped authorized warrant for interception and seizure, if necessary, of vessels in solar federal space. And they send you a fancy legal document with like a holographic seal.
We shouldn't have gone to Seoul.
Sigrid,
Gina says.
did I just say
Not
Sigrid?
Sigrid.
Alexei will turn the comms off and just ship wide and be like, "All right, we've got a group decision to make. Do we leg it?"
If we leg it, they'll steal the ship, or they'll take the ship
Or
if
they
they catch
can
us.
I mean, that's a risk either way, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think I like Silver's odds of hiding in the ducts more than our odds of dodging their missiles.
Yeah.
They will find us, or they're gonna rip this thing apart. I think. Like, frankly, there's no way we could hide that I am not living here in the time we have.
Alexi, where's your smuggle? Does
Oh, I
it
mean-
work on
No,
Silver?
she's right.
I mean, our line is she's no longer with us. They know that she's been with us. She's been broadcasting that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But they can literally talk to the station.
True, and the station is not going to lie.
Probably
Like,
not.
So,
I think
what's
I
your
think we-
proposal, kid?
we let this play out, and then you guys save me.
What do you mean we let this play out?
Like, we board and see what they want, and then
Well, they want you.
yeah, I know they want me.
Do you
and
know
we
why they
find
want
out
you?
why. No idea. I mean,
Seriously?
I think Alexei knows why.
not the government. I don't know why the government wants us or wants me.
Isn't this where your dad's from?
Yeah, doesn't the government work for your dad?
Oh right, yeah.
But we adopted her. Wouldn't they be stealing from us if that's the case?
No,
Well,
they're
Well,
recovering
we
stolen
kind of
property,
stole her.
No.
Well,
which we're going to be very
Rudy
careful not to say out
stole
loud when
her.
they're on the ship.
Oh, that said Rudy should get in the hiding space.
Rudy's like, just glares at you from the pipes above. Already in it.
All right, if she's
All
willing
right.
to play it out, then yeah.
Okay.
We have
Start
2 weeks to rescue me, and
flip and burn and slow down.
Hey, you barely need to do anything. They will match speed, intercept we in 5 minutes, dock we in 10. That thing is quite well armed. You can see it looks like it's got a missile bay and a large caliber gun. But it's a relatively small ship. It's only about as big as yours. It is a really weird one though. It's a strange vessel, pretty much like a VIP transport ship that also has Navy Marines on it.
that said, I am holdouting like all the weapons I can get my hands on that I can hide on my persons.
Awesome.
Like boot knives, stuff like that. Someone want to help me with that? I don't think I have holdout. Maybe? Wait, I might have holdout. Is this holdout? I failed anyway.
Yeah, you did.
God, girl, you're terrible.
Sort her out. It is hold out, and you did fail by 1. You realise you didn't do a great job.
I think Alexi realizes she didn't do a great job. Actually, let's back that up. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can see all of it.
So are you granted them permission to dock, were you then?
Yep.
Yes.
Which port would you prefer? Is that fore or aft?
Aft.
Aft, yeah.
Roger.
Although, actually, we should go fore because it's a tighter channel. They wouldn't be able to outnumber us as easily.
Hey,
Or
Luke,
surround
I
us.
don't think they're bothered by crowdedness.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Would my brain friend let me install something in on it or not?
Baby A.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby Alex is all up for Alex upgrades.
Oh no, I meant not the AI. I meant the new computer.
Oh, what are
Corp?
you gonna try and install on it?
Oh, I was gonna ask if Neko-chan could move in.
You named it Neko-chan?
Oh right, yeah, baby A is Neko-chan. Um,
You're surprised by that?
you do not
Nope.
appear to have the capability to achieve this, is what the orb will tell you.
Okay. Not even with my brain as a bridge. I see how it is. Sure. Okay, that's fine.
If
It was a long shot.
it's not actually inside your brain at any point.
I know.
Yeah, it's like physically it appears to be there. If someone took an MRI, it'd look like there were a weird orb inside your skull in your brain. If I manage
Fine.
to
I
make
was just-
contact with home, then they may permit transmission of blueprints and methodology to implement this device with me.
Oh, okay. So it has to get okay.
It seems like it needs authorization for almost everything. Okay.
Cool.
Aft it is, it seems. They get docked up. I've got some tokens. NPC, Sol Gov, Solar, Federal, Navy, Marines. So as the door opens, first in will step 2 of these heavily armoured guys. They've got helmets with full face visors, heavy clamshell armour on the torso, and it looks like, some kind of fancy ballistic fibre on their arms and legs. They are carrying short, double-barreled submachine guns. It looks like pretty much a submachine gun, shotgun combined sort of thing. And they'll step through. And in right after them will walk, mag booted to the ground, obviously, all of these. A very strange looking fella. Although he does share a few resemblances with Silver, mainly the hair colour. He looks incredibly young, like younger than Rudy almost is how he looks. And he glances around. The cat hisses. I think there's a cat amongst the cargo and it hisses at him. And he says, "Yep, I've seen that in the videos. So, Who do we have here? He turns his nose up at Orlia a little bit. He looks like offended to be having to speak to you. Well,
Hi. Looks offended when trying to speak with me and still asks me stuff.
yeah. He's like, well,
I'm Captain Avelia of the spaceship named Desire.
rolls his eyes a little bit. And where's my daughter? I believe she's going by Silver.
I think she's just packing her stuff.
Excellent. He pulls out a really long, thin cigarette. He glances at you. Is it safe to smoke on this vessel?
Yes.
Alexei actually pops a smoke in his mouth, lights it up, and says, "Not really."
He frowns, lights his long, skinny cigarette, takes a long inhale. I don't suppose my son's around anywhere, is he either? I do have a desire for him to watch as I replace him.
You mean that lazy layabout that dumped us with a big ass problem and then fucked off? I'd love to see him get his comeuppance too.
Roger that, Liv, and thank you for the acting.
IQ 14.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got it listed down there.
He raises an eyebrow. He's definitely not here.
I haven't seen him in months. That's probably true.
That could be partly true. He looks at you, Gina, when he asks again if he's definitely not here.
You're here for your daughter. Let's just leave it at that. Your follow-up questions are going to be, where did he go? How can we find him? And I don't want to rat out a friend.
What's it called? There's a phrase. There's a statement. Oh wow, good crit fail on his detect lies against Gina there. What's honor amongst thieves? I suppose. And he is
Learned
quite
behavior?
the thief.
Do you know why he did it?
Because he hates me.
Because we don't.
Because he is an ungrateful slime of a child who could not hope to achieve the power that his name gives him.
Honestly, it kind of seems like they were both running away from their responsibilities.
Weakness. But villainous. She was bred perfectly. She will not run. She will exceed in her role.
I'm betting that slander is a thing I shouldn't be saying, so I'm gonna let that one go.
He kind of like, scuffs his mag boots against your dirty floor, like scoffs at a few things as he shakes his head around. His soldier guys definitely kind of get themselves in bodyguardy positions. You can see at least one other over in their airlock, kind of just waiting, but not in your ship.
I'm watching this all on the cameras. I'm taking my time.
Could
Just being a
I?
bot.
Oh, sorry.
No, go on, Ever.
Oh, could I give an observation check to see if they got some sort of advantage that he realizes we can take up, like they don't have night vision, they XYZ.
That'd be maybe more like tactics to spot the advantage, but I'll take an observation for sure.
Intelligence analysis, maybe?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's after
failed
you've
that one.
observed and written it down and gone back
Oh,
to
yeah,
base.
absolutely.
Yeah, so you watch them, you can tell that there's not more than 5 guys in the vicinity that are going to cause problems for you in the next minute if something goes wrong. But you definitely don't see anything that you might be able to think of a way to exploit into a weakness.
Well, so far he did. He knows that at least 5 of them are the most people he has around. That's his big.
Wait, you. Would you please go grab our guest and escort her here?
As soon as that's said, I'll round the corner with the biggest joint. Like, I was just rolling around the corner and then, like, lighting it up as they come out.
Good grief. Ugh, how vulgar. Come along, daughter. He tries to like
Yeah, I
lean in
don't
and
know
do
you.
a beckon. Well, you have your foul brother to blame for that turn of events. I should have been the first face you saw. Me and your mother, of course. On our villa, looking out on the surface of the earth. The moon in the background, perhaps.
Very poetic.
Well, I see where you got your sense of artistry.
I've been watching your videos, daughter.
Always
Rather
nice to meet a subscriber.
crude in parts, and definitely designed for the layperson's enjoyment. But it is good to see that your artistic talents were bred as requested.
I don't have anger or anything of the like, but I think Ray is really close to punching this guy's face. So he's like body control or something.
I'll take a self-control like against probably just 12 if you feel like you're
What's
gaining
Also,
some.
the default for that? I don't
That
have self control.
just roll 3d6 versus 12.
I kind
Roll.
of feel the need to make an acting check for similar reasons. Gina's getting
I-
more and more angry as this conversation goes.
I am actually. Can I?
Gina's getting very angry.
no!
Oh, Ray is furious.
She's getting red. It's clear she's pissed. At
Um,
him, but also at Silver.
Lexi definitely sees all that, and he will step in front of both of them and is like, "Hey, so
As you
she's important and all.
as
Like,
you
is there
drift
some sort of
forward,
finder's fee?"
there is a as you move forward, there's a bit of a gun point at you.
Lexi's hands go up, like, "Hey, just talking here."
Villano doesn't even twitch, and he says, "There was, I believe, a reward discussed, yes. But of course, that would imply that she were brought to me willingly. I believe I've the one that's found my daughter. So,
1 second. Bullshit!
oh, do you have something to say on the matter? I suppose it could take it out of your allowance."
She raises an eyebrow and says, "These idiots move me safely from one end of the galaxy, or the galaxy, to the other, protecting me from anything that came along, and you're the one who's being like, oh no, I'm gonna be a cheapskate. Yo, show some class." I am trying to piss him off, by the way.
Silver says that, and Alexi looks back at him and like shit-eating grin, fucking eyebrow raised.
Like, I'm trying to shame him, piss him off, shame him kind of thing. This is a multi-purpose.
It's a multi-pronged attack. He does
Yeah.
look very pissed. His face goes so pink and red. He looks like steam's going to start coming out his ears. But then he also does look a bit like he's got some face to save in front of his marines, maybe. And he's like, ugh. The reward, as stated, I suppose, will be sufficient for your needs. Of course, you'll be subject to local taxation.
Fine.
Big eye roll.
So yes,
Bigwig can't write off some taxes? Jeez, but she'll let's chug at that. And I think at the very least, you owe these kind people a thank you dinner.
thank you, dinner. Ugh. He kind of like visibly shudders at the thought of having to eat a dinner with Alexi and Hui and Gina.
So does Gina.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
You can decline
Alexi
it,
will
but
just be
she-
like, "Nah, I don't think we need that."
Very good. Well, let's not delay.
So I am curious. What's the plan for her? Is she going to someday take your role? Or is she always going to be in subservience?
Should my role ever become available, it will be hers. Yes. Of
I'm going to do a
course,
body landing check.
I am 241 years old already.
I know how nobles work.
I mean,
Well,
if I get
look,
my-
kid, we got places to be, so at this point we need to hurry shit up.
Say, look.
So,
Are you saying that to Silver?
yeah.
Because I thought you were saying it to the 241-year-old man.
No, I think Alexi's just gonna turn around and like get his face where she can't see his, and yeah, he's just like, "Hey, okay, look, kid, we got places to be, so let's get this done." And I think Alexi will wink at her. Like,
she'll
did
start walk over a little bit and say, "Transfer the money first, and I'm all yours."
He's just like, oh, can I get 100 million Sol Cred chipstick, please? And someone will toss him one over. He hands it out.
definitely take that. And we'll definitely file for those taxes at our earliest convenience.
He's just waiting.
Oh, she'll head over.
Before you head over, Quay is gonna unable to hold up and say, Silver, before you go, take one step. I'm not sure if they shoot him.
You're actually speaking.
Yes.
He rolls his eyes. He's like, oh, yes, say your goodbyes or whatever.
He gets on one knee and takes off his dragon looking necklace and he puts it on your neck and says, it will bring you luck. I will always remember.
She doesn't sneeze. That was just me. She'll smile, nod, and like slip something in your pocket.
He's like, oh, touching.
and then look over at Gina and say, "Well, see ya, girl."
She doesn't respond. She still looks like she's pretty pissed at the whole situation, but also kind of specifically Silver.
All right, she'll start to head out the door, and as she's leaving, go, "Oh, by the way, I read your diary. Peace."
I know, you asshole.
Sorry.
Well, now that that business is concluded, if you would all please kindly exit my ship.
Of course.
Oh, I'm totally, as I'm leaving through the airlock, I'm accidentally, quotation marks, blowing a big old puff of pot on Papa Dearest.
He wrinkles his nose. I think it's
He's just like peasant drugs. Ugh.
too cinematic for me not to at this point. As you both exiting through the airlock, he just turns and says, "Deal with the riffraff, will you, boys?"
Yep.
Kind of figured.
Mhm.
Is anyone on turn order? Looks like they're not. Cool.
Not yet. Be in a sec.
I was mainly wondering if I'd have to delete a bunch of person. Oh, they've appeared now. Don't worry about re-rolling though. I can see which one of yours have already been done.
Tara, you should have luck.
I should have luck.
Yes.
Oh, is literally the magic necklace a luck necklace?
Yes.
I don't think you
That's
can do
what-
that, can you?
There's no reason why you couldn't. You know.
No,
I mean,
that's
got the
actually
effects other
I
people
love
think.
that. Like,
yeah, like until the end
it's
of
a
this
lucky
session,
rabbit's
you'd,
foot.
you know, you'd be like in point debt potentially if you wanted to keep it after this session, but no, that's
No, I think
yeah, that should
that's
happen
kind of
more.
awesome.
That is kind of awesome, yeah.
Like, that's super brilliant, Ev. I really like that.
Thanks.
And I might wind up stealing that at some point. Like, that's fucking amazing.
I'm
Like, so
glad that came
you've
out.
got luck, but with like can be stolen and shit.
Yes. It basically
Yes.
gives you luck only when you are fighting or in danger. So because the fighting starts, she has luck, and if she's in danger, she has luck, even if we're not fighting.
Emergencies only is a decent
Also,
idea for luck.
side note: if ever the person who is watching the who made the Roll20 GURP sheet, thank you so much for adding the Dex bonus into the turn order thing.
Yes. Another one of the things that we suggested.
I think that one they did themselves, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's nice. But anyway, I think all of us.
All of us are faster than them.
No, Gina's not.
Oh,
I have one question, Luke. What is in the box? What's in the box? Books that are below grade.
There's also way more cargo in here than you have. We have
Absolutely.
a flying car. We have regular ground car.
Oh, and the controls are right behind me, right?
The controls to what?
The cargo
I-
load or the ship's
Is it
loader.
like this thing? I'm not sure what this is supposed to represent.
Also,
okay.
where is his suit in this room, Luke?
I would argue that it's probably next to the shuttle because he had to unload stuff off the shuttle.
Okay, so I can take a full movement to go like behind it and use my next turn to get up.
I've been muted on stream since I was coughing, but I don't think we've missed much, only about a minute. Yeah, you can move over there on one turn and get behind it, but I think it takes like 3 turns to climb in and get it moving.
Okay, I'll begin that next turn.
Rodeo. If you give me an acrobatics, I'll let you jump in and do this on your first
Oh.
turn.
That'd be a free fall, actually, in this instance, wouldn't it?
I do have free
Yeah,
fall.
yeah, it'd be free fall because it's space. Noise.
I do it by one.
So you push yourself off the ground, glide over there, spin around, and land in the mech suit. Badass. Silver.
Bombardiers isn't wearing any armor, is he?
Not obvious armor, no.
He has some bared skin, right?
Yeah, his face, forearms are bare.
She is okay. So not violently or anything. She is going to try to take his hand and start to like plead with him to stop.
Okay.
But that said, she is making it so her wrist gun is pointed directly at his bare-skinned arm.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, so you're like, no, Dad, please, and he's like, ha 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 ha, watch your friends die. Alexi.
And Liv is like more like watch your guys die. Okay, so if Alexi were to like just jump up, would he be able to like take cover behind some boxes on the
Yes, it's the floor, walls and ceiling are all lumpy cover. If you jumped up and ended in a crouch upside down, you would have cover.
Okay. So that's what he wants to do. And
So
I guess how do you put a
that'd be
number above
7
him
meters.
again?
You press the number instead of left clicking.
If you want a color, you press it, the number over the color you want it to be.
Yeah,
Yep.
so like hover over the colour, press the number.
Or the
Okay.
status effect that you would like it to be. You can do the same with like stunning and
I
stuff
usually
like that.
do a wing. But yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And we might as well take the bulk penalty. So here's where things are gonna get weird because Alexi's gonna get attack from above bonuses, but so are they.
That's interesting.
I think this is our first real 0G fight.
Kinda is, yeah.
I think you might be right, yeah. Okay, so 4 yards. What's the bonus for attack from above? It's like a +2.
I need to check. Let me get to my GM screen.
Pretty
Ranged attack
sure that's
modifiers. Attacker's situation.
Or maybe it's half range.
It's. I think it's mainly the range thing. And attacks from above are something for, like, avoiding cover mostly. But these guys have still got, partial cover.
Okay.
Although not at the moment. They are pretty in the open at present. Whereas you have partial cover to them.
Perfect.
But yeah, so you're just taking that full move.
Yeah, and then he's gonna. I might as well take the -2 bulk penalty to shoot at him while I'm doing it. So, with the -2 bulk penalty, this comes to a total of a -2. We might as well go ROF 3.
No bonus though.
That is 3 hits.
3 hits, it looks like. He'll
And
try.
that guy, sorry.
No worries.
You color code the bad guys, Luke?
Okay, yep. So we've got red, blue, green,
Yep.
and yellow.
Alright, so Alexi shot at blue.
Great. Blue attempted a dodge, but he succeeded by 1. So he dodged 1 plus another, but 1 still hits. What was your location?
Torso, I'm sorry.
Torso.
So,
Not vitals, but that's still going to get through his armor. That is ow. Right, let's see. I am no longer using conditional injury.
Oh.
So no, I just can't be bothered.
It's so good though.
It is.
it
kinda
is, but
good.
it takes so much time.
It does take a long time. Whereas right now I can say that 10 large piercing damage got through. That becomes 15 damage to the torso. That is a major wound. I roll 3d6. Ow! That guy's knocked down and stunned immediately.
Finally, not a 10.
He's just floating there.
Yep. So I'll have him just see if he'll wake up at end of this round first. He does, but our GM rolled it by accident. Other guy is gonna take 1 step forward and just shoot up at Alexi. He is at -2 because of Alexi's cover, and at
Range 8.
yeah, like range 8. So combat range 8 is
-3.
-3. Shall I fire all 10 rounds that I can? This fucking Marine, he probably would.
God.
No, he probably fires in controlled like 3-round bursts, doesn't he? You know what?
Yeah,
He's gonna go
probably.
for a 5-round burst for the +1. So -3,
They've trained enough to know where the mechanical bonuses are.
-5. Yep, that's right. +1, -4. That is 1 potential hit against you, Alexi.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That wasn't the important one. The next one's the important one.
Yeah, but he's at a
Uh,
-2 now.
I'm not gonna count the posture penalty. In fact, no, I am. Not for defense though, but he only just hit on the nose. You know, because in space it don't make much sense. Everything's gonna be about as easy to dodge as anything else.
Can I take the dodge and drop?
Yeah, but you'll only get a +1 from it in space, I'll say. There's probably real rules for this, but this is just me bullshitting on the fly. It feels about right.
So that puts me
You
at
actually have to
grand
Like,
total
pull yourself
of
to the
a-
ground.
Oof.
Good roll.
Oof. 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 Oof.
So another one. He's gonna point his gun over at. Whoops, nearly straight up moved him. 9 yards. Step forward. Same penalties, same bonuses. Rolling against a 12, trying to shoot 5 shots into Hui. Final penalties -4, right? 1 potential hit against you, Hui. You can dodge, you can't include a drop because you're currently climbing into a suture armor.
I thought I fell in it and I was in it. I wasn't sure if.
Yeah, you have to like negotiate the around in the thing for to dodge the bullets. That's why you're not getting the bonus.
Yeah.
Could I just drop in and dodge into the
You,
cargo loader?
you can't add a drop into it, only a dodge, I'm afraid.
Okay.
But it does have a
Of
bit
that.
extra DR if you get hit.
Okay. So just the normal dodge, no retreat because I'm in space, right?
Correct. But you can add feverish if you want one FP.
Feverish, if you
One
want.
FP for a +2.
I'll do that. 20 of 50. Okay. I failed that one.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh
Mm.
no!
Well, I need to get to your cargo loader stats to check how its armor works. I don't know if it automatically always protects you or if I have to like roll a d6 or something.
I guess it
Probably have
depends
to
on what it hits. Where was it aiming to?
General torso region on you. So there might be, like some bars across there that you climbed in past. Powered suits. No, it's only got DR against swinging melee attacks and falls and collisions because of the bars. Oh dear.
Okay.
What's your... Have you got any DR on? You probably would have, honestly. You knew this were happening and these guys have got DR to
Uh,
spare, your friends.
not sure if we had any spare armor that he could have grabbed and used before that.
The standard undercover vest is 12.5.
Full 5? He would. I'll try using that.
Better
So,
if you have an insert in it, but I don't know if anybody
2 damage
have
then.
that.
so 2 damage would get through. It's large piercing, so it'd end up being 3 damage.
Ow.
Okay. That puts me at 10 out of 13.
Okay. The other ones, there is a Gina right here. Oh no. He's just gonna step, obviously. Step and all out defense, sacrificial dodge. Gina.
Makes sense. She's gonna step up to that guy and try to shoot him in the eye or the visor.
Like, walk up. Bam.
Walk up, press your gun barrel right up against his eyeball zone on the visor, pull the trigger.
Fast draw is good.
I like to see it
I was about to
spin
say, that
round
was one
3
hell of a
times.
shot.
This is what she does. You guys have probably seen her like practicing her fast draw in front of a mirror before.
You talking to Gina?
I click the run button so if something comes through.
Don't
Alright,
worry about it. Gina's creepy erotic art macro.
Alright, potential 3 hits.
Oh my god, through the eye
God
chinks as well.
damn!
If you're aiming for eye anyways, so she bought the technique, and if you're buying a technique,
yeah.
get the chinks.
All 3 hit. Crit fail dodge.
Okay.
I think you're technically supposed to go to the critical hit table. Oh no, I think that might only be on melee and like unarmed attacks.
That makes sense.
Ouch. Ouch. Divide DR by 4.
It's chinks, and then the bullets
Oh.
themselves have DR2.
Right, because of the... Yep, very nice. So, that will...
Hopefully some of that gets through.
Yeah, on the first one, we're looking at 5 getting through, and then 1 more blocked by the eye. So, it becomes 8 to the brain on the first shot. Second shot will be...
I think he's dead.
Yeah, probably. It was 6 times by 4.
Probably.
And then 2 times by 4 again. Yeah, let's check for
Normally
death.
that exchange should be more fair, but the dice were on my side this time.
Major wound at -10, knocked down and stunned, consciousness, unconscious. He's gonna die within seconds. Ow. Wait.
Yikes.
Can I attempt to use improvised throwing weapon to have the cargo loader toss something heavy at Jello?
You're still have to get it started and boot
What?
it up. Remember?
Give me a DX check.
I thought, I
Cinematically,
thought
I
it said
will say that, like, maybe, you know, he just flicks the switch to power that arm on for now, and at the same time throws something.
16. I don't think I make it. I'm still powering everything.
No,
So
yeah,
that's
you flick the switches. You do manage to turn a little bit, I'll say, so you get a bit more cover though.
okay. That's my turn.
Sorry, let me just delete this stupid guy I drew. So
All right. So there is no technical bonus for what I'm doing, but I'm millimeters away from him. What bonus do I have to shoot?
You definitely get your aim bonus, probably.
Yeah, you get your accuracy. I'm gonna say he's not got a defense either, but no other particular bonus to hit, and
Okay.
no body part or range penalties, just weapon skill plus accuracy.
Okay. Oops, I didn't roll the accuracy, but oh
Dang.
and I was gonna say I triple shot it as I was clicking the button because I was waiting for the modifier to pop up, but is that
Yep,
okay?
that's fine. 3
Okay.
hits.
All right. Here's the damages on him. 1, 2, 3.
Also roll on the crit table, please.
Oh yeah.
8.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah, it's double shock damage. And his limb is crippled because it's the funny
And
bone
this is
injury.
the poison. Not the poison. The ones. The shit. My brain's stopping right now. Paralytic.
Okay,
Rounds.
so he has lost some HP here. Let me check. 3 will become 2 damage, 2 will become 1 damage, 4 will become 2 damage. So 2, 3, 4, 5 damage to his arm. Which is going to be crippled for like the next 4 seconds. At least. He yelps, screams. He's at like a -8 for shock penalties, but he's still gonna make an all-out attack to just try and slap you across your face. He
So
telegraphs
he's
it as
slapping
well.
me.
Yeah, your dad tries to slap you and misses terribly.
Awesome. Also, yeah. I don't remember exactly how the paralytics work, but I think it's a if I think I wrote it down somewhere.
It'll be a
DR
HT.
or HT minus, I think, 4?
4 to 6 is usually about right. He's like, ugh, what is your little, ugh. So yeah, he tries to slap you and then goes kind of stiff. Alexei, you guys are terrifying for the Solgov.
Alexi will pop back up to a crouch and blast that guy. So again, we're probably at like 8
Yeah.
halved,
Up to 10-ish.
but because it's an attack from above, it's halved, right?
Oh, no, it don't work like that. It just means,
Okay.
I think it increases range.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
And because it's like in space, I'm saying it's all technically just straight lines anyway, I think.
Okay. And this will be torso again. Run total of 1 hits on the torso.
This is an attack from the side, so he's at a -2 to dodge. He makes it on the nose.
Sweet.
So it's their turn. He's going to ignore Hui for a second, take a step back, point his gun up and blast away at you, Alexi. Pretty sure we're still dealing with those same modifiers.
Actually, no, one higher for his current location.
Oh, okay, so he makes 1 potential hit against you, Alexi.
You're like
You
rolling
know
out
what?
of the, grabbing a crate, rolling.
We're gonna make this feverish. Unnecessary.
Koi, this guy is going to step back and try and pop you, Gina.
Jerk.
Yeah, he did just blast his friend's eyeballs out, though.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be versus like a 14. Oh, 1 potential hit.
Yeah, I like the sound of that feverish defense. Nope.
Oh no!
There's a good chance it won't even go through your armor. Yeah, I don't think it even goes through your armor.
Alright, so she takes 1. Or no, this is piercing.
Not to the vitals. Yeah,
Right,
piercing.
and it's not crushing or cutting, so.
Correct. He's gonna make it all out so he can move forward and do this.
There's
Silver.
another guy there?
I mean, these guys probably have close combat training.
No, there's another guy that I didn't see.
Yeah,
There's
Yeah, the
135.
the 5th who was stood in the airlock.
The turn order was blocking it.
Ah, should have moved it around.
He succeeded his sneaky check.
Give me a hearing check though. You have got trained by a master. Success by 2, which is what you needed. You can make a defense check, and he's telegraphing this as well, so you can dodge.
Judo parry throw.
Sick. I think you can grab him on this turn and then throw him on you next.
Yeah.
But see if you can parry.
Judo parry.
Judo parry.
I don't think I actually have it on my sheet, so sorry, this might take a sec.
Half judo plus 3. Feverish is an option.
I'm trying to find the
Probably +4.
judo. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, and then feverish for 15? Or not 15, 9, 10, so 11. Okay. Made it.
You grab him. I don't think
Or
so.
she
but
parries.
Parries with your hands. Is that all of them? It's the one who recovered from
No.
stun. He's gonna go and try and get better cover. Let's see if he loses consciousness. He does not lose consciousness. Yeah, he just
I think
maneuvers
he's holding his guts in.
to better cover. He is probably holding a bit of guts in, yeah. Gina.
Let's try to repeat that last round. That went pretty well.
You can see the fear through the visor when you get close.
He could have surrendered. He made his choice. Is what she thinks.
I mean, he
Same.
could have surrendered, yeah.
Gina is confident that the video will say that she was shot at first.
Oh, and I have a full VR rig. I can totally doctor some shit too to make it worse for them.
Just wait till
That
I
will not
recut
help.
it, Joe. Give me 20 years, I'll come back and release an edit. Then we'll
2
see who
potential hits,
shoots
though.
first. 2 potential hits. He is
Yep,
going
one
to
misses.
attempt a dodge.
Wow.
Oh,
You
dodges
did it.
both, but on your shot that missed, it does not hit Villano. But that's another 2 shots that miss when he dodges. And neither of them hit Villano either, which would have been fun.
Unfortunate.
Hui, you can finish activating the power suit this turn. If you give me a DX, I'll let you finish it at the start of this turn.
An environmental suit, back the cargo loader.
Oh,
Would
yeah.
that work instead?
Roll me that instead if it's better.
Worked.
Ooh.
And you can tech rest your turn in your cargo loader now.
Okay. While it loads, could I see what Silver put in my pocket, or would I need to be aware of it first?
No, you could.
You need to be aware of it first.
Oh.
Oh, I wasn't being
Okay.
stealthy about it.
Oh, then, yeah. Could I, while it's loading, could I check my pocket and see what she did?
Yeah.
What she put in?
What did you put in his pocket, Silver?
An orb that says push the button to murder all.
Oh god. That's a scary orb.
Push for murder. Push for murder.
Silver?
It's if you could, it's the same aerosol thing that Alexi used.
Yeah, he's gonna be very careful not to push the button yet.
I'm hucking this guy at green and trying to knock them both into free fall, uncontrolled free fall.
Yep.
Um,
Quick contest, I believe, of your judo and his strength, wrestling, or judo or DX. Oh no, not DX. HT is one of his options though.
Well, only by 2.
Only by 2. Let's see how he does. Oh my god, only by 1. You throw him. It hits.
You need another judo to actually huck him, or we're
No,
just
it,
going up it?
it hits green. Neither of them realize. Both of them get thrown down. The weapons become unready as they like tumble around. Like, motherfucker, what's happening? Villano. So how paralyzed is he? Can he do anything?
Nope, he is fully paralyzed.
So yeah, he just.
So
For a
mental actions
while.
only.
He casts a spell.
I mean, he's probably got the same thing she has in his head. Well, one of the things.
Probably. But it's not like he's got, extra robot legs or anything. So yeah, he's just floating
Truth.
there. Lexi.
I'm surprised he doesn't have like a toxin filter in his heart or something.
He probably does, but he didn't really roll well enough to avoid it either.
Yeah, he had large bonuses.
Fair enough. Okay, so Alexi's gonna push off, and he's gonna go 3 meters down to there.
Whoop, on top of the boxes, at the edge.
Yep, and he's gonna go ahead and blah 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 blah.
Plekakaka.
Combat. It's the range tab under combat. ROF 3 to the torso. -2 for bulk penalty.
Oh god.
All 3 hits.
3 potential hits. Attack from the side. He's going to include that drop for the +1. Oh dear. All 3
I
hit.
don't think so.
Oh dear. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That last one's probably going to kill him.
2, 3. Oh
No,
my
it's
god!
not.
Oh!
Oh,
It doesn't take
The
your
last
armor.
one might not even get through armor.
no,
All right, so the second one might kill him,
the
and the
first
last
one,
one just sort of pushes them along.
the first one doesn't even get through DR. You can see like two big scorchers where well, that last one probably just bounces off. That is a sad roll. How is that impossible?
Yeah.
Wow. All ones. That's terrible. But that second one is gonna do something. 6 damage gets through. Large piercing becomes 9 damage. That is a potential major wound. I accidentally GM rolled. He does not succumb because it's straight for a torso hit. It's his turn. He is not happy. He's gonna push away a little bit, roll around, turn back and try and spray at you.
10 shots.
Oh yeah, he's angry. And he'll need to, given his current penalties. Let's see, -4 for shock. -2 for cover. So that's -6. Get his sheet actually open. +2 for 10 shots. -4. Range of 5 yards. -2. Back to -6. Ah! He misses.
Woo.
There's one over here who recovered from stun and went to take cover. Everyone's in close combat with each other right there. He's gonna take a full move maneuver right into it and kind of grab Villano with his free hand. Switches to holding the gun with only his left hand and grabs onto Villano with his spare. And you can hear him shouting, "We need backup!" Gina?
Gina's going to attempt an evade to get through the mob and head towards
Boyo.
the door.
Let me get to the evading rules because we've done things wrong with this before.
Fair.
But these aren't standing enemies anymore. Standing
Exactly.
enemies have a massive bonus to preventing evading.
These guys are judo thrown enemies.
Yeah.
Free
Moving
through
through
the
the
Which is,
throne
yeah,
enemies.
a little more devastating given our current environment.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a quick contest of DX, and you get a +5 right now. Yeah.
All right.
And you only really need to evade one. And he's at.
She's heading that way. Her goal is to clear their airlock. She's worried that they're going to flee to their ship and just close the door on us.
Okay, so are you just trying to run past on this turn though?
Depending on how far it is and what's over there, but how about I make a search or a perception check as her action this turn, and we'll figure it out next turn.
Yeah, I can show you the map very quickly and where you'd be. If it ever
Can you
loads.
zoom click?
Yeah, it would be a bit slow for me. So, that guy not there.
Which guy?
The one that got deleted.
This guy's not here either, though. He'd be back here. But you can only see him through some windows. It looks like he's about to open these doors. You managed to catch it.
Cool.
And yeah, you'd be right here at the minute. Legit, this part touches your spaceship.
If possible, she'd prefer to get to the sort of edge thing, so there's at least a little cover from that guy.
Yeah, that's easy.
Cool.
The way the doors open, I think you can probably get a bit of cover.
To the other map.
Right, hey you.
Way, you.
Okay. How much can I move and still do something with the loader?
So you can move half your strength in a straight line if you go without mag boots, and the loader. I don't think the loader actually gives you full strength, though it gives you striking and lifting separately. So it will still just be halfway strength.
Okay, so that would be half of 13, 6.5. And I can still take an action like attack or something.
Yeah, it'd be a moving attack still. So cap at 9 and stuff like that.
Would I be able to? Is yellow up?
Uh, he just got
He's on the
shot
ground.
pretty bad. But he's still kind of holding on to business. Yeah.
Okay, I'll
You could just
move
do a full run this round to get closer.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a slam on Upton. Not sure if I can reach him here. 6.5.
Nah, you wouldn't connect this turn. But you
So
could.
Yellow looks up and sees him barreling down.
Yeah, you could make a swing at him though, and try and like punch or
Okay.
grab him on the way to slamming him.
I'll try to swing. Where was the plus striking that it gave me on the
I
power
think you're
armor?
moving attacking anyways, so you're looking for a 9.
Yeah, you're gonna be rolling versus a 9, and
Okay.
if you hit, you've got 8 extra striking strength.
Okay. Roll. I think it's still waiting.
Waiting for the roll. Waiting for roll 20.
Might want to try again.
Yeah, try again. We've been waiting a while. Oh, the
there he is.
first
Now.
the first one I got was a 9. So
Yes.
potentially hitting. He can try and dodge. He's like at a -4 because of his position. You hit.
Okay, so this is the M1 variant that gives me plus 12 to striking. And
No, it's +8 to striking strength.
okay, I'll add that to the bottom and roll swing.
And it'll have like an extra +1 or 2 because you're swinging a big piece of metal.
That would be a 6.
6 crushing damage to the torso.
Yeah.
So you bong against the back of his armor, but you slam him against the ground, and he like gets winded a bit. Doesn't manage to get his gun ready.
You might actually, for this instance, maybe something like double knockback or something, just because he wasn't really like attached to the ground.
Does the momentum from the moving transfer to him?
I think normally you
With-
can add like 1 to damage if you do something like that. But still, yeah, you pretty much just slap him against the ground right hard.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, he like lets go of his gun as you do so. Villano. Oh, sorry, no, it's Silver.
You just skipped Silver.
I know what I did.
Blue, she's gonna grab Blue.
Grab Blue. Judo.
And he's gotta let go of Pops if he wants to try to. Oh, no, I don't. Actually, yes, I do. All right, I'm gonna roll twice.
Ha! You've got luck.
Yeah!
Nice.
Yep.
He can try a dodge, but he already got shot reet bad. He's actually below below 0 HP, so half dodge does not make it. You grab him. Alexei.
Lexi will go ahead and bounce off the wall. Travel to here. So we just have to remember Alexi is continuing to travel
That direction.
that direction.
Rory out. Going through the middle.
Kind of above, and he's just gonna shoot
Yeah, I mean like through the middle of the cargo hold,
Yeah, yeah.
the
Because he's
shortest
still
one.
at 3. And kablam blam blam blam
Plekekeke.
at 3. I'm sorry, at green.
Mhm.
ROF 3. So this is minus 2. 9, 10, 11, 12,
All
13.
3 hit.
All hit.
I don't think he gets to dodge.
He gets a dodge at it's at about -6. He does not dodge any. All torso.
Yeah. No vitals.
Cool.
There we go.
6 damage becoming 9 plus 2 damage becoming 3. That 9's a major wound. Which he fails. Knocked down and stunned. He continues to like spin. Goes a bit limp. Alright. Blue is judo grappled by Silver.
Yep.
He's going to attempt to break free.
All right, this is the versus.
Yeah,
Judo?
your judo, his strength or HT, or wrestling.
I think I beat him.
Yeah, I think you did. He cannot get out of the grip of this tiny little girl.
Oh, I love this.
To be fair, he's probably well aware of how screwed he is. He knows who she is.
Yeah, he does. This is the one that you judo through to the floor, so he is gonna ready his
No,
gun.
the other dude, he wasn't into the floor.
Yeah, and the other dude. Either way, he readies his gun and maneuvers back a little bit. Spins around in the air. Let's see if he can actually manage
Gonna say,
that.
do his boots reach the ground at all?
No.
Does he
Pretty,
kick off one of his buddies?
pretty much, yeah. Green, who, just went limp. Yeah, there we go. He kicks off Green, who floats over that way a bit. Equal and opposite
Right into Alexi's
reactions.
path.
I think Alexi's higher than he is.
Yellow
Yeah,
just
Alexi's
got
currently at 3 meters up.
slapped into the ground. Yellow spins over and readies his gun again, so he's looking up at Hui, but he's not ready to fire by the end of the turn yet. It's just coming up towards your face as his turn ends. And
Okay.
Gina, you see one of the airlock doors in front of you open, but there's still one blocking, like 5 meters away, a little separator.
So the guy that is coming towards her, she can see through like a window or something, but there's
Yeah,
still a closed door.
Yeah, you could see him through 2 windows before. Now you can only see him through 1 window.
All right. She's not going to do the aiming. She's not going to do the aim thing because you aim at the guy as he's coming towards you. He's going to start to be clever.
Hmm.
But she is going to ready an action to shoot him in the eye when the door opens.
Okay, cool. Buh.
Wait, I think.
Yep, Hui.
Can I grapple this one with the power loader?
Yeah.
But I need judo power loader. How
Uh,
would it work?
it'd be your judo, your
Sorry,
kung fu, but
I don't have judo.
it can't
Okay.
be higher than your power loader skill.
Okay, that would top at 50.
Nice.
That's still great. Yeah.
Success by 2.
He can try a terrible dodge. He is down to half move and half move and dodge. He fails terribly. You grab him with a power loader. Silver.
Okay.
All right, I am going to do something a little cinematic and tell me if I can do this or not. I want to, with this guy fully grabbed, I want to do a backflip throw or backflip swing with blue at null.
Yeah, I'll
So, like-
allow it.
Like swing him over and slam blue straight down into
Yeah, I mean technically it's just another judo throw, and they both like in adjacent hexes essentially.
Awesome. Come on, judo. Oh, I don't have no luck.
Yeah, no, that's a shame. So it, I think it's still a quick contest. All these things. So he does. Oh no, that's on the nose. So yeah, you just don't move this turn. Volano
Do I
paralyzed
still
for a
have
while.
blue?
Yeah, you're still holding on to him. He's not. You've not dropped him or anything. You just didn't manage to move him. Alexei.
All right. Alexei floats this way, hits the wall, and ejects the magazine from his pistol. And he's got
Are
a
you gonna
magazine
reload
in his
this one?
hand. Yeah, this is the first time it's actually come up.
You start reloading. Okay, so green is gonna roll over, back up. Oh no, wait, no, he's not. First, he's got to see if he can recover from knockdown and stun on this turn. He does. Blue, might fall unconscious. Blue falls unconscious. So you see his head kind of go limp. Silver. Yellow is grappled. Is still gonna try and shoot a shit ton of bullets into Hui. So this is a like a +2, -4. Oh my god, he
Not a
misses
good
all of
roll.
them.
Ooh. That was who? Red?
Yellow. Red's dead.
Oh, okay.
And it's just Null left. Who is going to try and evade through Silver. So it's a quick contest of DX. I'm still on that page. He's at -5. Oh, but
Here's
is
my straight up
approaching
roll.
is approaching from the side, so he's at -3.
I made it by 4.
He makes it by negative a bunch. He does not get through you, Silver. You just like hold your leg out and you're like, I don't think so, pal.
Can I block him with his unconscious buddy instead?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's even better. He's just like, nope.
He was willing to shove past you, but less willing to shove past his buddy. Might hurt him.
I don't think it was a willingness thing. I think he just got hit in the face with his buddy.
Fair. Random flailing foot.
Oh dear.
Luke's dying.
Need a break?
No.
No.
Because
I think it's Wei's turn, or Gina's turn. Yeah.
door opens. It's not quite Gina's turn, but she has got a held action.
Indeed. Door open, she takes her shot. I'm gonna lock that. Only 2 potential hits. No, actually 3 potential hits, but one of them is the torso. It's weird.
All right. So
There we
2
go.
potential hits.
2 potential eyes and 1 potential torso.
He does try and drop to the ground, so he dodges the first eyes.
All right. Eyes, then torso. Actually, I'm just going to roll the eyes. The torso doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're not.
I can't bypass their clamshell.
Mm-hmm. Three damage gets through. 2 hits the brain. Becomes 8. That's a major wound. -10. because of brain, he doesn't make it.
He might live though.
He might live, knocked down and stunned, bitter a bullet in his brain. And then it's Gina's turn.
Really, he has a third of a bullet in his brain. Let's be fair. She advances. Don't worry about the map, but and as she does so, she's going to take a look at the door itself. She wants to have an idea of how to open and close the doors on her own.
Okay. Yeah, you can. It's pretty obvious controls.
All right, cool. I recently experienced the Tesla, and it took me a while to figure out how to open the door.
It weren't on fire, were it?
Not initially.
That's good, at least. Yeah. Hopefully you'd figured out how to open the door by the time it were on fire.
Huck him away. Huck him.
Yep, you're holding a guy, Hui.
Which one seems to be the least paying attention to Wei?
Oh, this
Well,
guy with his back to
no.
you, right here. He's also like the only one that's not really been hurt yet.
Can I toss Jello to him and still make my move?
Yes, but it'd be bulk of throwing him, which is probably like -5.
I would just huck him and then move next turn.
Yeah, I would
Or
just spend your
throw
whole-
him and take a step.
Yeah, a snap and a throw.
Yeah, throw him and take it step then. What will be the minus?
Just range penalty.
I think 1.
Yeah, -1.
Can I do a powered throw to? I think it was for 1 fatigue to deal 1 more damage. I'm not sure if that was how it worked. In the cheat sheet generator.
I'm pretty
sure.
sure you can go all out strong on a thrown weapon.
Okay. So that wouldn't require FP then.
No, it'd just mean sacrificing your defense, but there's not really anyone looking at you right now except for Yellow.
All out strong at this guy. Improvised weapons. Space Marine.
Nice.
Improvised weapon, Space Marine. That's exactly what it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well. Oh no, right. This is technically going to be slam damage that gets dealt to both of them, really.
Yep.
So I think you can increase your range when you go all out strong on a throne. Let's get to. Oh, but you're in space. What is your strength?
And range is increased. I think it is a +12 with the power loader, and my strength is at 13. So I would be at 25. I'm guessing.
Yeah, and then it's probably like you could probably throw him at something stupid like 30. All right, Jesus.
Because
Christ.
you're only contending with
Air friction.
resistance.
Yeah.
Oh, also I did the all out strong throw.
Oh
not sure
yeah,
how
with
that
the all
affects
out
as well.
strong. Fuck it, I'm just gonna give you 50. I'm gonna say you threw this guy for like free velocity of fucking 50. Right, Jesus Christ.
16 crushing. Oh, 29 crushing.
Because it slams, I'm pretty sure like solid armor don't protect. You know what? Just it's a mangle of broken bones. Silver. It looks like Daddy might get pretty mangled if you don't intervene. I'll allow a
considering-
judo parry to try and pull him out of the way at the last second. Or you can fuck it and let him get squished.
Nope. I probably grab onto him, but he still gets mangled in that.
Yeah, he does. Alright, let's like roll locations just for Daddy, because blue and yellow are out of the picture. They're in so much pain right now. They've got multiple broken limbs each. But Daddy's first location is the groin.
The groin.
So he straight up takes 23 damage to the groin. Daddy might die. Daddy doesn't
Daddy
die.
might not have more kids.
Daddy die?
That is also crushing damage. So Daddy is definitely not donating any DNA in that method anymore. His major wound, he's unconscious, as well as paralysed. Silver, your actual turn.
Question.
Mhm.
What is a... Would I know any poison of choice for enemy noble clans?
Oh, like something that another noble clan in Seoul might use, or like a
Yeah.
famous... Not enemy noble clans in particular, but during your poison researches you have come upon ones that are popular for, you know,
Okay, well he
hoity-toity
just got
types.
his hips just absolutely crushed, right?
Yeah, his pelvis is shattered, his nuts have exploded.
Well, I'm gonna take the Blue's body and do that somersault throw right into his fucking head.
Oh!
Or no, since I'm still holding on to him, I will just slam his face into the wall because I'm attacking a... That gives me a bonus instead.
Just push
Grabbing
his
his legs, doing a swing, and like full-on swing right into the wall.
Oh my god. You're taking him out like fucking lab rat.
Is this a karate or a judo?
Judo, please. Like, give me judo it's a -2, but you can telegraph it.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna telegraph the hell out of it. So what would that be? A plus... I'll just roll straight up and we'll modify from there. I do it.
Yeah, you do it. You roll me swing damage. Probably at like a bonus, and this is all getting applied directly to his skull.
Only 2.
Nice. So probably 3. So yeah, you definitely crack his skull a bit though. Let's see. -23, and then -4.
Well, at least this side of the ship's combat is pretty much over at this point, right?
Yeah. So Alexei, the only one really conscious now is Green.
Yeah, so Alexei slams that magazine in there, and he's actually gonna go that way. Can't let Gina board the ship alone.
Straight up taking boarding maneuvers.
I mean,
Well,
that's
I
what
mean,
Alexei assumes is happening.
So Green is screaming, like, need backup into his visor. Jesus Christ, need backup! I think he's just going for cover. He's severely wounded and shitting his pants a bit. So yeah, he just gets himself some cover. Keep some leaves. That means cover. Like full cover. Hiding behind
Nice.
boxes kind of things. Gina. Another guy
keep
will
advancing.
appear.
Now.
A guy appears like from above.
Oh shit.
Should
Not
we other map
nearby
it for
though.
a minute?
Yeah, we may as well all go to the other map now,
Mhm.
really. Oh wait. Yeah, I'll just copy paste everyone.
I don't think Daddy's in his room anymore.
Probably not.
And I think those 2 guards that were guarding his room probably were some of the guards that came with.
Correct.
That
1,
said, I'm not going to gamble that we get to his room and he's not there.
2, 3, 4. This guy got knocked down and stunned. Oh, did he recover on his last turn? GM rolled it by accident. He didn't recover. He's still knocked down and stunned. He's actually there where that door opened.
And I guess one of these 2 guards that popped down are from the back room,
Correct.
the mess hall.
Well, I mean, Gina was advancing the whole time.
Oh yeah, Gina did advance. So yeah.
So from above was what was probably one of those side things.
Oh, and actually, yeah, people don't appear from above here. that guy wouldn't have been there. He can be one of the 5 familiar. So yeah, this side door opens and someone pops his head out to kind of assess the situation. And
So, Luke, can I make a quick call?
yeah,
Rudy pops out from his hiding place, takes out that last guard in the room. It's like, fuck off!
yeah, I'm happy with that. He pops out with some fucking massive rifle and just full on disintegrates that guy's face. And Gina, it's your turn. You see that guy pop out in front of you, and this person in front of you is still limp and floating, mag booted down.
All right, she'll advance. Yeah, to there and take a pot shot at the guy.
Cool. You can only target left half of the body, and he's got -2 for cover.
All right, so
Yeah.
I think -3 for range, -2 cover.
10 yards is
Oh yeah, we might need to reset our
-4 for 10
our
yards.
characters.
Right. All right, so -7.
Oh, right. Turn order. Can you not see yourselves?
We cannot.
Hmm.
So if you wouldn't mind deleting us.
Yeah, I'll delete.
Do we need to?
You can roll straight up now. I can delete the ones that I can hover over and see who's who.
She's gonna actually aim this round. She goes there and starts aiming.
Cool. And how about a quick break?
I think that's in order.
All right.
Sure.
We'll be right back in 5 minutes. We're back. So, Daddy
Entertainment.
Dearest has found Silver. He negotiated a trade-off, and it might have actually worked out a lot better for him if he didn't ask his soldiers to execute the lot on yous, because you proceeded to execute his soldiers, and Silver's now trying to execute a dad swinging his fucking head against a wall in microgravity. Hui, you are up. So you are still in your hangar, but you're sort of this far away from the door. You just saw Rudy stone cold execute a guy from the rafters.
He will continue on and leave any other stragglers to Rudy.
Actually,
leave-
Ev, wait.
Yeah.
Is Ev's turn right now?
Yeah.
Is it?
It says it's Alexi's right now.
Oh,
The turn
you need-
order hasn't been fixed.
yeah, you need to re-roll Everoth.
No, Ev did.
Oh, he did. I need to reorder
I think you need to
it.
sort.
Yeah, my bad. My
Yeah.
bad. Hui.
There we go. So it's Ev's turn.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm gonna say I'm gonna hold my pops beforehand and yell batter up
Nice.
and look at Ev.
The what?
Batter up.
I'm looking at you with my father and I
Uh-huh.
yell batter up on your turn.
Oh, I love the idea. So, would I be able to move over there and swing at him so that I can push him to the other guy over here?
So you want to like move over and push him.
Yeah, kind of like beat it with the power loader
Shoulder
arm
check him?
and just
Yeah,
slam it against
it's-
the other guy.
It's billiards. It's pool, but with people. You are the cue ball.
What would be the minus?
Just roll me DX straight up, or sumo wrestling if you've got it.
I got kung fu. I got drone weapon improvised. I got melee weapon improvised.
It'd just be DX for this slam. You're just trying to position yourself right to bash him good and bonk him down the hall.
Okay, that would be a success by 5.
And you succeeded. Win 9. But you don't need 2 for a slam. Yeah, Silver, he
And
connects.
I actually, on my turn, can we do it a together attack? So I like swing him into the oncoming guy.
I'll allow it.
Awesome.
So yeah,
What do you want for this? Judo, Dex.
yeah, judo, please, to position him perfectly. Yep, he's not resistant. And what do you want to happen here, Silver? Do you want him to get yeeted, or do you want him to get obliterated?
Both. So
Yeah, okay.
if we can obliterate him into this other guy, the one that who's like grabbed to the ground, all the better. But if it's just the wall, then that's fine too.
I'll allow it. Well, you made a great roll. Alexei, the noble dude appears beneath your feet and frickin' slams into that guy. Jesus Christ. That's not too bad on damage, though. At least to one of them. Oh no, to both of them. But it is enough to prompt another death check. Which, oh no, Daddy's still alive somehow. Alexei.
Oh my god, he must be broken to hell though.
Yeah.
Alright, so Alexei wants to do that maneuver where he activates his mag boots and runs along the wall here for his movement.
Awesome.
And okay, so this guy was down.
He's limp at the minute, yeah. And
All
he's
right,
got like a hole in his visor.
Alexei's just gonna put an ROF3 burst down at that guy.
Alrighty. -4 for range.
And then what do I have to target for his cover?
All the left side, -2 for cover.
Alright, torso then. So this is a total of -8 because of bulk.
Got it.
Oh,
Oh,
That's a
one.
shame.
I was honestly expecting it.
Yeah.
It's a tough shot. G didn't
Yeah.
fire it because the odds were better of crit failing than hitting.
So he's going to attempt pop-up attack against Alexei, although I think he can actually just shoot and move. So I'll just do that instead. He's not been aiming. 12 yards, -4. So it's versus a 12, one potential hit against Alexei. Oh, Alexei moved like 6 yards on his last turn. 12 plus
Was that a miss then?
6 is... yeah, he misses by 1. Because of Alexei's movement. And then steps into cover. He's got pals.
I guess this is the time where we do stupid things. Advance.
I think this is a scenario where that's like our only real option.
I mean, there are side doors and stuff like that.
Can
Like,
I
she
add-
could have tried that one.
Can I add one thing as I'm running forward?
Sure.
Alexei just says, I'm going to the engine rooms.
Which way?
To the back.
Yeah,
I feel like
you
Alexei
know-
can confidently have an idea of where the engine rooms are.
Yeah.
There, you saw the outside of the ship.
So yeah, you've seen the ship on sensors, so you know where the engine rooms are. I should point out this section is rotating. It's a ring that goes around this section horizontally.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
So there's no gravity on the upper section, but there is like 0.8 G on this section. And you pretty much just pop in
And
along
and
these
this
bits.
end over here connects to this end over here.
So you'll
I
pack
guess I
man
should
it.
have taken that right.
If you run across here, you will Pac-Man it across. You would have seen it through that door. I'd have said you would have been able to spot Gina. That it were rotating, and they were like a floor going past through windows that way.
I mean, there's still a person shooting at us.
That too.
So, effort?
Yeah,
Mm.
it's sway, but also an alarm sounds in this airlock. like a eh, eh, remote closing, and
Grab me! Grab me!
I grab silver and I run up.
awesome.
That would be
think we're over here.
6, so we're like here.
And yeah, pretty much as soon as you moving away, that door's closing there. Silver, you grabbed.
As I'm leaving, I also finish pops, and I will jump up to the control room.
Okay,
I
there
don't know
is
how high that is.
it's like a closed door above you, but you could jump up
Uh,
and push
I
the
can
button.
lift her up so that she doesn't have to jump, right?
Well, we're in 0G.
Yeah, it's just like a step, and you end up there.
So I open the door this
oh.
round.
Yeah, but you're not finishing pops
But I-
off. Then
No, I'm not. I look at
okay,
sorry, hey,
wait.
Way, and say finish off Daddy Dearest, and give him a smile and a wink.
Alexi.
He will not, and on this next turn, he's gonna...
Alexi keeps running along the wall, and when he gets to the end of his run, he's gonna like deactivate his mag boots.
Radical. You've done this before.
Oh, I see what you're doing. This is gonna be awesome. Luke, did you not add the guards to the turn order because we can't see them?
Oh, right, yeah, I'm still going off the guards I had on the other page, sorry.
It's fine. I was just wondering if. Okay, so it's their turn currently.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Pop-up attack, -2, correct? Going for the crazy bastard above Gina, I think, still. Rate of fire 5, range 5. That equals... +1, -2. Is it -1? And you moved 6.
7.
7 plus 5 is 12. Is that minus? Is it -7 because of the pop-up attack? Bollocks. Bollocks.
Good luck.
Good luck, dude.
Oh. Whoa.
That doesn't include the -7.
Oh, okay.
But it was a pop-up
That's a miss
attack
then.
at least, so he can step back at the same time. His buddies. Maneuver. Tech waits. Yeah, they step and wait to drop down when it's safe to. You know, there's like a girders passing past them. You essentially have to jump.
Oh,
and
it's those things. Okay. I was thinking
Yeah.
it was that,
So
but
this
that's
is
the
like
place where it
rotating
connects.
90 degrees.
Yeah, so where there are these bits, you can just jump and end up
Down.
on the ring. You can on these as
All
well,
right.
but these bits are
On
just
what's?
open at those extended bits. The extended
cool.
passageways.
Quick question, Luke.
Yeah.
The regular uniforms of this place are not sealed, right?
Correct. They're not wearing sealed armor.
Okay.
Gina.
Advance and shoot.
Oh shit! This poor bastard.
We'll see how those dice.
My eyeballs.
That is 3 potential eye hits.
That is 1 potential eye hit. 1 eye hit. 1 definite
All
eye
right.
hit.
Come on, Gina, we believe in you.
There we go.
You're good.
Oh, ow. 7 gets through. And then because it's small piercing, 5 will hit the brain. That still becomes 20 damage. Knockdown and stun failed because it's at -10. Consciousness passed. Death, which I should have rolled first, all succeeded, but knocked down and stunned.
Holy shit, this guy's a champ.
Another guy with a bit of bullet in his
Good for
brain.
him. I forget, for ranged attacks, can you move, attack, and then move? Or is it just move and then attack?
I'm
if you still have
Pretty
movement.
sure you can move, attack, and move if you've got move left.
Alright, then I suspect that she keeps going forward, but then sees those guys looking up and ducks back a little bit.
Correct.
Like goes to there,
As you
and
get
then goes
to
to
there,
there.
you would, looking through the window, see those guys above you.
So they probably see her step right out into the hallway and go, oh shit, and duck back.
Pretty much, yeah. Way.
Question. He's a reluctant killer, but this guy has been taunting us. Is aware of the situation of if we don't kill these guys, they're gonna come after us. Would that still apply?
No, I'm gonna say because of who this guy is, reluctant killer does not apply to him. There's everyone. There's someone for everyone. You know, even the most.
And this guy, and you did fail that like anger roll before too.
Yeah, you did.
And that was like a few seconds ago.
Yeah, it was like
Uh,
a minute ago. At most.
yeah, I guess he will not even feel bad if he just leaves the suit's leg like right on top of him and the other soldier, and he just lets it down with a hydraulic stomp.
Mag boot through both the bodies, extend your thigh kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Battle suit?
I don't even need a roll except for damage, and we can say it's like on the head of Daddy if you want it to be.
Yeah, as long as it takes
Or
both
just on
if
his
the other marine is still
neck
alive.
or something. Snap his neck with your foot.
As long as he remains headless in the end, he will be fine.
If he would have just not threatened to kill us or tried to
Yeah.
kill us,
He'd still be alive right now.
Yeah,
would have gone.
Yeah, I don't need a roll. You coup de grace him. Coup de grace.
Snap.
Crunch.
Yeah. Bundle of celery snapped in your hands sound. Silver,
More
doors open, you can maneuver through. It would put you here.
I'm not maneuvering through. I'm pulling something out of my pocket.
Oh dear. Alexi. Oh, so
Alexi
you
just-
will move that velocity automatically. Yep.
Yep.
And you've still got a maneuver that you can do.
Actually, can I do an astrobatics to like be pushing off the wall to gain some momentum?
Yeah, I'll let you add the half strength with your successful astrobatics. Yeah, you like, grab onto something and pull past as you go past it. So
I think this is the first time you're fully in your element in a combat.
it really
Yeah.
is. We've gone like
Yeah.
25 sessions and we've hardly done out like this. It just felt so dangerous, Like I really could kill any of you in an instant if I rolled
Oh,
like
no, this is
one better on
perfect.
some of these.
Well, but that's why we like to play GURPS, because we
That's-
like that.
that could
that-
happen.
I do appreciate there's justification for them not using assault rifles, because they don't want to punch through the hole.
Yeah. I chose my damage carefully, to be honest. I was considering different ammunition, but
The armor is perfect though, Luke. I think that's what makes it for these guys. They're used to regular people, not just it's a
Mhm.
shoot for a shoot, but
Yep.
they're getting like the weirdos that are just like specialty ammo and are shooting them right in the visor. Like they weren't expecting this.
Nope.
upstairs guys might change ammo, in fact. Are we on their turn now? Yes.
We are.
So those upstairs guys are actually going to back up. You you see it just out, like the shadows move, Gina, most likely.
hmm
And yeah, they're going to start reloading. And it's your turn.
She's gonna call out around the corner. Villainous just inherited. Stand down.
Way.
I guess I gotta go for Gina. I'll start heading over as Sylvie goes up. That's it.
Quite. Silver.
I push the button on what I had in my pocket, huck it in, close the door. Is that enough to do one action?
Give me DX check. Yeah, you can do all that. I don't even need a roll for throwing the thing, just because, you know, you're essentially dropping it.
Doesn't. Yeah, I'm basically tossing it up and letting.
Enclosed space do the rest.
Yep.
And yeah, you managed to. That DX roll was for closing the door on the same turn. Alexi?
7 plus 4 is there.
Zoom.
And then Alexi will actually. How about an astrobatics to be able to mag boot and be slowing down?
Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yep. So,
If this was an anime, the scene would be awesome.
it really would. All the space fights that go big always end up awesome. I still talk about that one where you died in null space all the time, James.
Wait, which one?
The one on the lift going down on series where you did a backflip, critted
pretty
two
good.
separate guys in the face,
Right.
dropped your guns and drew a sword, and then my guy jumped off the lift and blasted you. It was amazing.
I remember that. Yeah. Yup.
People in the cockpit, you hear screams, Silver. They're like, oh shit! Ah shit! What is that?
If they even saw it,
Yeah,
it's not that big.
that's a good point. Yeah, no, they were just like, what the fuck is that? Keep that door closed. Jesus Christ. What Rube says. Still reloading. Those guys are muttering to each other. Switch to the baby killer rounds. Yes, sir. Gina. This guy in front of you. Still not recovered from stun. Amazing.
She kind of assumes that he's out of it, so she's not paying that much attention to him, to be honest. But I think it's time to do the jump up.
Quite. Through the gap. It will take you full move to get there, and I will need either free fall, acrobatics, or just DX -4 to go from no gravity to suddenly 0.8 G in like 4 meters.
Sure.
Ah, yeah, no problem. And you will appear right here.
Could you put me there? I legitimately have no. I'm having
Sorry.
a really hard time with this map.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
Right there.
Cool.
10 seconds. Everyone who's not very fit, please lose an FP.
I don't think I'm very fit, do I?
I think
I'm
Nope.
pretty damn sure I don't.
Okay.
There's 2 advantages. I still don't know what the hell they are.
No, you don't
Or
have very
1
fit.
advantage. Okay, cool.
Way, you're up.
Okay, Does Gina seem to have the situation handled? I think she just disappeared for my end.
She
Not sure how
did.
it looked.
You saw her go through that door.
Okay, where could I be more needed? Is there like another barracks or something?
You know that they're like in that ring around the outside here. So either through the door Gina went through, or through one of these behind you is where you'd want to go.
I'll go through one of these behind me then. Or, can I start? I don't think I can run with this machine, right?
Uh, Not in space, no. You would move one further though. As you get to there, you feel gravity kick in, and it starts pulling you forwards a bit further.
Okay. That would be my this turn now.
And you can also see, like it's a room spinning around up there. You're looking at the floor of the level that's at the bottom of this map,
Basically, you need to get on your butt and slide down.
essentially. Silver, your grenade likely goes off, right?
Yep.
Uh,
I kept it on a short fuse this time.
it's the mega deadly one, right?
Yep.
Those guys are mega owies. They don't like it. Screams turn to pained screams.
And then I'm going to float down to Father's body to check for more cred sticks.
Start
If he
rummaging
was just
through
casually carrying around 100,000.
Out of character, he
Dodgy
asked his assistant to give him money. He's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
above carrying money himself.
Correct.
Which one was his assistant?
You're not sure. It would just one of the soldiers had tossed him a cred stick.
Can I roll an IQ
Yeah.
to remember?
It was one of the ones who were back in this doorway. But
Okay. Is there
that door's closed
closed.
now, and you can also see that there is a little gap of space between your ship and this one.
Oh, they disconnected. Is there like a port or anything?
Oh, like on the ship, you can see electrical panels at all the
Connection.
doors that you might be able to plug into.
I'm looking for a more data core port, but that's probably upstairs. But I'll see. I'll plug into one of those for this turn.
All right. It'd be likely like getting your plug out, finding the thing this turn.
Yeah.
Plug in next, Alexi.
Exactly.
Alexi is going to
You managed to stop without
run
breaking
along the
your
wall.
face.
Oh, I don't think he stopped. He was just starting to slow down his momentum. So he's gonna hit there, and he's gonna bounce off this wall to come over to the what I assume is some form of generator for the ship.
That door would be shut, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
But
Well,
you could
then-
bring yourself to a stop against it and open it without
Yeah,
breaking your face.
do that. Do that.
Also, on my turn, I will have said we're disconnected from
Cool.
over the radio.
Marines are gonna finish reloading. And he's gonna take a full move maneuver and end up there, I think. This guy's gonna... No, what am I on about? He steps right back out, like, looking down, and then sees you there, Gina. And then steps back in. And he'll scream, "You still murdered a guy!" at you, Gina. And this guy, like, whips around and looks that way.
I'm sorry, can you say that a little bit more clearly?
You
Was
still
it you
murdered
still?
a guy. You said that Villanis has inherited, and he said, "You still murdered a guy."
She'll head across. across there, potentially getting shot at when she crosses the field of fire. And she'll say back, "Nobles, killing nobles isn't murder."
He takes a shot and misses Gina, so like some bullets
Cool.
ping. Cool. Wait.
Continue. I don't know how much goes after this. It's 1.5. I still have
Give me free fall, please.
3, 4.
It's a penalty, like -4.
You
He
can
still makes
make it.
it
Badass.
clonk.
Poof, you land stood up like a superhero in this hallway here.
Okay, is that my whole turn, or I can still move?
No, you could still move with that free fall roll. You almost like hit a girder and ended up on your face. But
So, okay, is this like another barracks where there's more officers, or what's this? Sorry.
you wouldn't know what's there at the minute. What you'd see from here is an armory to your
Armory?
south.
Okay, I'll yell, Gina! The few times that he speaks as he tries to open the door. I'm not sure if I need to break it or I can simply open it.
It looks like it might need breaking.
I'll start breaking it.
Give me. Have you got? I bet you've not got forced entry, have you?
Not on this character.
I think
I
it's
could
not a karate
attack
and
the door?
-3 though. Pretty sure there's a knockdown or breakthrough door karate maneuver.
If that would be similar to judo, could I take it judo -4?
Do you kung fu? Let's see how you do with kung fu.
Sorry, kung fu. I don't have judo on this one. I keep thinking Lucius. There we go.
Success
by
by
5?
5. Yeah, go on then. You like smash your arm through that window, and the door like errors and slides open. Silver.
I will plug in this round.
You start getting data appearing in your eyeballs, Alexi. That door's open.
All right. Okay. Yeah, Alexi'll he's actually mag booted in, and he'll walk to the engine. Well, run to the engine.
Cool.
Oh, and I'll finish my sentence. Our ship.
They disconnected from our ship. What about Navy Marines? The guy shouts back to you, Gina.
Self-defense!
You hear another one shout, Armory breached! Wait, that door's open next to you.
Anything in the armory that I could use?
Shit ton of gun. You know what? There is like a sword there, a pretty fancy looking sword. It's all
Bad
high
sword.
tech.
I don't have high-tech sword, though.
I know how
Could
to
I
use
use
this
improvised
round,
melee
please.
weapon?
Yeah, you can use your improvised melee weapon with it for sure.
Okay. Can I use acrobatics to get off the loader?
Yeah, we in acrobatics, I'll let you just leap straight out. You can even like block that door with it if you want, make it hard to get through.
Yeah, that's the idea. And then
Once this battle's over, I call dibs on that. I actually have a rapier.
got it.
And grab the sword, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Cool. Silver.
Oh, we're already back to me? Holy shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna start with maybe assistance from Neko-chan to reconnect ourselves back to the ship. If I can.
You can communicate with Neko-chan without having plugged into this one. And Neko-chan's gonna reply, "Unfortunately, piloting was isolated from me. but here, and then all sorts of, command consoles start opening in your vision for this ship that you're on. Numbers
Do you need
start
computer
flying
operation
past. Yeah, give me computer
to
operation
help?
to help. Sick. You gave Neko-chan a +1 to this, and yeah, you get like a little progress bar. Goes up 33%.
Cool.
Alexi.
All right, so in the Expanse when
Yeah.
Peaches, when they're on the Behemoth at the end of like season 3, and Peaches pulls the circuit breaker and spins it around and kills
Oh,
power to the Behemoth.
yep.
That's what Alexi's trying to do.
You just want to cut power.
Yeah, I just
And
want to kill electricity to the whole ship.
give me mechanic high performance spacecraft.
Son of a bitch.
Success by 8. You can see where it is and what you need to do. You could do it on this turn with mechanic -10. But if you take 2 turns to do it, I say mechanic -8. 3 turns doing it, mechanic -5. 4
Can I
turns doing
shoot
it.
it?
Only you could just destroy shit. Hope for the best.
Nah. I'm gonna take 3 turns doing it.
Rory out. Start opening. Start doing shit. Smereed's
This might be a fast talk roll against these two.
pretty much. One of them shouts at you, Gina, "Surrender your weapon!" The one who you're having the argument with. These ones are waking up now. These aren't really soldiers, though. They're just kind of shitting the pants a bit, I think, probably. Gina.
Look, you've already lost. And she is going to continue her diplomacy check, but diplomacy definitely takes multiple rounds.
Probably. Wait.
I'm trying to get out of here. I guess I need another acrobatics to get up over.
No, you can. If acrobatics to get through it in normal move. Otherwise, full turn to move through that door that you've blocked.
Okay.
I
I
know.
failed.
Yeah, no. So you're like
Oh,
when Jackie Chan bangs his face against something comically.
yeah. Bonk.
Progress bar goes up to like 75%. Neko-chan says, like, this is a remarkably shit system. Lexi is mechanicking. Like, if you're fiddling through wires at the minute, choosing a good one. Marine's listening to Gina, that's the name. Marine's running. Gina's continuing to be diplomatic.
Yep.
Hui, back to you.
I head over to Gina.
Rightio. It's
Start to.
you're under gravity here, so it's your normal move that you can use.
Okay, that's 7.
Silver, the ship access all opens up, and
I will.
yeah, you can do
I have
pretty much what
control
you
of the
want.
ship now.
Yeah, you can give me a pilot
I
if you
will,
want, but Neko-chan's
I'll give a
automatically.
haul.
Go on.
I'll let her pilot the ship, and I'll give a haul over the radio. I have full system control.
Alexi? I think this is the third turn. What did I say? -5? Mechanic high performance spacecraft -5.
Can I do it feverishly?
Yeah, I'll give you a +1 if you spend FP. You didn't even need it, lol.
You dick. I have full control over the system.
Yeah.
What?
Power cuts out and Neko-chan says,
Motherfucker!
"Oh." This Marine still listening to diplomacy. This Marine's still running the wrong way.
You just want to call it at this point.
Yeah, I kind of do. Essentially, what's going to happen is Hui's going to get caught up to where Gina is with his sword. This guy is going to get to the armory, open it, see that mech there, call back to his buddy. Gina, what are you saying to this guy?
The pitch she's making is, you guys attacked us. It didn't go well. Silver won the fight. She's inherited. Or sorry, the villainess won the fight. Now she's inherited. I think you're supposed to follow her.
Roll diplomacy, please.
Any bonuses for him being shitless? Scared shitless?
Most likely.
I think he's probably just got negatives.
Probably.
The punchline is, we don't want to kill you. She wants to take over. You're welcome to join, or you don't have to lose your position, I guess.
I'm not throwing my gun down, but if I step out, are you about to murder me?
No, but I'm not putting my gun down either.
He steps out, one hand on his gun, but it's pointed at the floor.
She does also about the same time, and the gun is pointed at the floor.
We surrender, he says. As the highest ranking, you see his eyes like glance at some flashing on the other side of his visor. As the ranking member of the ship, we surrender.
I'm honestly not sure if I'm allowed to accept your surrender with your rules, but if I can, I do.
He shrugs, and then he steps back, and they both take off their helmets, throw down the guns.
She'll touch her ear to use the radio and say, "It looks like the ship is surrendering to us, guys."
What is the rules in this instance?
So it is perfectly above board for nobles to have jewels and shit like that.
He started the duel unjustly then.
He kind of
And
did, yeah.
I and my people won it justly.
Like, essentially, Solar Naval Marines are a dime a dozen. They fucking fodder, you know? These guys care about each other, but they don't care enough to die themselves. And yeah, you kind
I
of
will
did.
rip off my father's family crest and slap it on my chest and be like, I'm the boss now.
They glance at each other.
Look at me! Look at me! I'm the captain now.
Yeah, if you guys have any medical training, you guys definitely have permission to go and try to help your friends or comrades.
They'll nod. There are a couple that are savable. The people who were in those dorms, like, 2 of them are doctors. One of them's like an engine guy. I'm pretty confident that the 2 pilots slash gunners are dead. And there's probably, yeah, there's only 2 sick beds anyway, and only like 2 other soldiers that might be savable.
Well, guys, I think we might have to hold off saving the world for a day or two, or the universe for a day or two, just so I can do the correct things so we're not wanted for, high treason.
A day or two? It's going to take that long?
We have to go to Earth. We have to,
You don't have to go to the place where they're going to try you.
No, absolutely not. It's probably a good idea to just like send a message and fuck off, maybe with this ship as well.
You're a noble. They probably will understand.
Because you do have a mother and she is likely to inherit at least half, if not all,
How
before you.
long is the communication at this distance?
Ooh, to Jupiter, hours. Like, a few hours to Earth, yeah.
And could we do our path to get out of the system to shorten that time?
Yeah, you could be approaching the, like, Orc cloud, you know? We in 4 hours. And you can take
So
this
we'll
ship
talk
with you.
as
Like, this ship doesn't have a
Yeah.
warp field of its own, but it will fit within yours because it's so small. It's like an SM lower than yours, technically.
Oh shit.
So you
Aw.
can just activate your warp bubble and take this with you at no extra cost.
Well, while they're all doing that, Alexi's gonna go back to the airlock and pull out his
I'm gonna turn the power back on.
tablet and remotely. You're like, turn the power back on. Alexi's like, that's not happening for a while. And Alexi is gonna remotely connect to our ship and pilot it back into the docking position.
Alright, you can see that it were pretty much already done. You just need to reactivate your docking. In the half a second that Neko-chan were connected, she reversed the tiny thrust and pushed the ships back together.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you still need to clamp.
Yeah.
Clamp.
Do the clamping and stuff, and hey, Hui, bring that power loader down here.
He heads over with the power loader and comes back with it.
I searched that dude.
Oh, the one who had the cred stick and stuff.
Yep.
He's carrying a pretty fancy data device. Like he had a little fancy satchel over his shoulders. And he's got a very fancy data
Okay.
device and several, tradable data devices as well.
Better than mine.
Yeah, it seems like it's probably better than your K-phone.
Snag it. And any cred chips he's got left.
There are a few. Yeah. I'm guessing you were getting way down to pry the door open.
Yes.
He should be there with the cargo loader.
I don't need a roll. You can prise that open.
Okay.
Savoir-faire high.
Do we
Sorry, I would just look at those messages. What were you going to say, Everoth?
do we need to give Gina time to see if she can sort this out as quickly as possible so that we can continue saving the galaxy? I'm not sure we're gonna need those 1-2 days.
Oh,
I think he means
gonna
silver.
Yeah.
we're getting closer before I call home because it takes a couple hours for transmissions to happen. Where if we get closer while we're leaving the system, it could be shortened to minutes or seconds of lag time.
Okay. So you do want to try and communicate.
Yep.
All right. Are you sending an initial message? I mean, this ship will have already sent a couple of messages out.
I'm ringing Mother, or I assume there's a phone number for that.
Yeah, you've found that. And again, you can't direct call her yet. You may as well wait until you get closer if you want to do that.
At this
Yep,
point, it's
that's
more
what I'm
like
waiting.
email.
Yeah.
I wait until we get closer to call.
All right. Navigation.
I will
please.
email to be expecting a call.
Yeah, that will at least arrive, at least, a few minutes before you get close. Or an hour or so before you get close.
So we're still in the Solar Federation space, right?
Yeah, you're still right at Jupiter. You are still in orbit of Jupiter.
Do we happen to have any other Solar Federation ships heading our way at this point?
Not presently that you can see on sensors.
Excellent.
Yeah, in fact, would they have even sent a distress signal? Because nothing actually happened to the ship. No.
And it was only a couple seconds. Like, that whole thing took a total of, like, what,
If anyone
10
were
20
watching,
seconds?
seconds max?
15?
anyone watching from another ship would have only seen like an accidental undocking. Maybe is what they'd expect at most.
Well, and then the ship that undocked powered down.
Yeah, that too. Um. Okay. Navigation, please, Lexi, or anyone who's got it.
I think that's Lexi.
Ooh, right on.
Are you guarding these guys in their med bay at all? In fact, they'd request to come over to your med bay, given they've got no power in theirs, I think. You've got the same number of beds.
I mean, we could, sure, why not?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Nah, I like the idea of being like, you guys might want to work on getting life support going. Bye.
They've got people who can do
No.
that as well.
Yeah.
We should give them
I'll
access
let
to our
'em in.
medical. I
They've
mean,
s-
these are literally Silver's people.
They will
Yeah, they
surrender
actually
all their
surrender.
arms as well if you want to fully loot. I mean, you're connected as all this is happening. So, Hui, if you wanted, you could be moving their armory to your ship right now.
Do
I
it.
think
Do it.
Quay would be most likely moving not only the armory, but all of the possessions of the Villanos guy. I think there were like
Oh.
two
Like,
of
the
them
fancy
in the
bedroom
two
stuff?
rooms. Yeah,
Yep.
like everything from those fancy bedrooms to two new rooms.
Silver's bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm going alt
Way.
bit, but cool. Go on.
Why are you messing up the ship?
Oh, this is just Silver's, right?
I mean, yeah, so why are you messing up her ship?
Oh, I'm not messing up her ship. I'm just transferring to our own. It's not like she's coming back, right?
Just take the small stuff.
That cred shit has the money on it, right?
Yeah, if you check it, it's there. It's legit. If you try and deposit it in an account in this system, you will get taxed to fuck automatically. But at the minute, it is like, ooh, that much pure cash.
I think we'll hold on to the pure cash for the moment.
Nice. 100 million credits, by the way. Like the equivalent of a +5 bonus or some shit. For each year, probably. Maybe only an extra +1 for someone with as much wealth as Gina.
There.
All right.
So I guess we get closer eventually?
Yep, you get closer eventually. After a couple of hours, Hui's managed to move all the armory, so as far as you can tell, unless they've got any hidden, there are no weapons left on that ship where the two uninjured soldiers are. The two injured soldiers are on your ship. They will manage to restore power to their ship after about 3 hours, and that is when you get close enough to hold a conversation at, like, minute delay, 2 minute delay.
But I assume we'll just do it in real time and just be annoyed in
Yeah,
game.
let's do in character. Let's not go quiet for 2 minutes at a time.
But
you
it does mean if you need to think about what you're going to say next, you've got a couple minutes.
It does indeed.
Yep. She picks up, I assume?
Yeah, she'll be like answering it like, husband. No, she
Daughter.
won't, because she sent an email telling her to be ready. So she'll be like, Villanis? Oh my god, you're more
Is that my
beautiful than I expected.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome as far as that goes. Since there's such a long delay on these messages, I'm just letting you know. Father challenged me to a duel and lost hard.
Give me acting, please.
Half truth.
It is a half truth. I'll give you a +4 to it. So, yeah, well done. Sh sh he's you've killed him. You've what? How could you do this? What are you thinking?
He was the one to initiate the duel. I just followed my right
It's
as a noble to do so.
This is ridiculous. Please, please return at once. I must see the recordings. I must see the proof.
Um,
Thanks for
would
the message, messenger.
recordings
Go on. Sorry.
would recordings be proof enough?
You could send just clips. You might not want to edit them at minute, in terms of doctoring, but you could send choice
no.
moments that would very much enforce your dialogue.
I will do that.
She
And
receives
then
them.
say,
She
I
watches
have
them. She's like, you should still return at once. This is obviously the estate. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. You're not even 18.
Luckily, I still have you around.
As mom makes a greed check.
Yeah, I'm already going that way in my head. Silver. She calls you Silver, which is interesting.
Was there more to that sentence?
This couldn't be terrible, I suppose. This might work out for the best. I should also say, she's not super young like Villano was, looking. She is middle-aged looking. She looks like Susan Sarandon or something. Meryl
Like
Streep.
current Sarandon.
Okay.
Meryl Streep. Current Meryl Streep. Or no, probably Meryl Streep from 10 years ago. I have no idea. But she's not done whatever your dad were doing to make herself look like a 20-year-old. And just come back and we'll discuss it. Or if you prefer, just take his ship and leave. And don't make more trouble for me than this is going to be.
I will be back and we'll have a discussion, but first I have business to attend to elsewhere. I trust that we can have a good working relationship together.
Agreed is the last transmission you get from her.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool. And then you're telling Alexei that you can hightail it.
Well, let the Federation know. File a new flight plan and then peace out.
Aye, that's what I were about to get onto. So you have got this other ship docked with you right now.
Mhm.
Alexei, I'm sure you're already doing all sorts of stuff with it, and other people would be. And it all seems to be unlocked when it depowers, and all accessible.
Honestly, it seems like this ship's kind of a piece of shit since it can't even form its own warp bubble.
It can't form its own warp bubble, but it has got artificial gravity induced by spin. It massively outperforms your ship in terms of, your ship has not got anything beyond very, very minor reaction engines for orientation, beside the warp
But
ball.
it's Solar Federation, and it's we're heading out of that territory.
That is also true eventually. But essentially, what I was trying to get at is, when you file your flight plan, you will notice that you are given priority, it seems, because you get a response within minutes that is like approval instantly. No questions
Awesome.
asked. If you file in a flight plan, as is these two vessels.
I mean, I can probably keep the ship close to the Desire if you can operate the. If you can just keep it steady.
You can do it just docked together, because the
Oh,
warp
even better.
bubble, like local space within 50 yards or so, is unaffected. But then there is a sphere where at the threshold you are being pulled along by a higher dimensional mass. That's my hard sci-fi explanation for you. The science checks out.
Sounds good to me.
So yeah, while you're within the field, so long as you don't cross the threshold, it's like being motionless. Even though you can be accelerating at 500G at the
Right.
threshold. So yeah,
I mean,
the only downside to keeping this thing docked with you is that you will be leaving Solar Federation space for Federated Empire space. But again, that's even if you were to go in a straight line, that would be weeks away.
okay,
Might
my
as well
vote
keep.
is we keep the ship, but we start to strip it.
Neko-chan whispers in your ear that this is a good option if you do not wish the baggage of the Solar Federation label, Silver.
That's not a bad call.
Like, yeah, we
Actually-
strip it, and like, we got a couple of weeks. Do you think Alexi could remove the reaction engines and swap our engines?
You want to like add reaction engines to your ship?
I mean, even just swap them.
Would it be faster if Quay helps?
You could upgrade your shuttle's engines.
Oh, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
That's true because it's a smaller ship.
Yeah,
But
I bet the
but you-
pieces are all really.
you'd need like a shipyard to put them engines on your freighter. But the shuttle.
I
Go on, sorry.
figure we keep it with us while we're in the Solar Federation, and the last stop before we leave the Solar Federation, we just find a dock to leave it at.
I mean, yeah, we could leave Delta. We leave it at Delta.
Paonis.
Pembeth?
Pavonis.
And then we
Delta
can come back
Pavonis.
and take our. And then we can come back and take our time to use the space docks.
Yeah, let's not strip it yet.
Okay.
But you could take out all the stuff you want from the inside. You could legit, if you wanted to, remove one of them engines and upgrade your shuttle. I mean, Alexi's going to have at least 4 weeks of space time to play with.
At this point, even though they're probably pissed, the crew is loyal to us.
Yeah. Yeah. They've lost a few friends.
If anything, we need to hire.
Yeah.
Can we put in a request for new recruits at Delta Profanus to restock up?
I would honestly rather just drop them all off
Yeah,
and
you don't actually need them at all.
Okay.
You could have, in fact.
Could we keep?
Go on. Sorry.
I was going to suggest keep them with the ship just so they can watch the ship when we leave it behind.
Yeah. I think that's what I'll do.
like I barely trust him with that. Like over the course of the flight, Alexi will be taking like all of the valuable stuff he can get.
Keep them confined to their ship at all times, kind of thing. You know they've got no weapons available. They seem pretty glum,
Yeah.
but they don't make any attempts at, freedom or anything.
I
And
will give them each a field commission of 1 rank,
Ooh,
if that's within my power.
you think it might
I
be?
feel like you think it is.
Give me a research check. You absolutely
Research or
think it
savoir
is.
faire?
Give me a research, because savoir faire only covers so much of it. There's like a lot of lore to it as well.
And Frontier Criminal does not cover
No,
Solar Noble.
that defaults at quite a high route. So, are you taking the highways then, rather than going for the longest known ever
Yes.
C positive jump?
Probably quicker, isn't it?
Yeah, we need to be there faster.
At the very least, we could
It
do
would
a
be
long jump.
yeah,
Because like the
You did
highways
this.
were picked because those are the least resistance paths.
true that. Oh yeah, you might encounter
also
all
do
sorts
that.
of random shit in the void.
Random heavy masses and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Black holes that are not known about. There is
Or
weird
just a nebula.
stuff in space. Yeah, clouds of gas and stuff like that. That fuck
It's
with your
not that
rubber.
much further doing it this way, the actual way.
Yeah, it will
Okay.
add a couple of days at most. You don't technically even need to stop at these places if you don't want to. You can just turn and carry on.
Which we'll
We
probably
can
do.
We'll drop them at Delta. We'll stop at Delta for a minute, disconnect, and say, "All right, guys, peace."
Be back in a month.
We've got a 4 and then a 2.4 parsec jump. So it is like 2 weeks, that first trip. Who's going to sleep and after how long?
Oh, 2 things before we leave the system.
Before you leave Salt. Yep.
First thing, I'm turning that bounty for me off.
It's doable. Yep. I mean, a lot of the stuff that you're doing right now is very shady, but you can do it all from your dad's laptop that Neko-chan unlocks.
Wait, Tara, can you
What?
claim it before you get rid of it?
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Can I claim it a second time?
Oh,
I mean, it's coming out of your own funds, though.
yeah, you could, but it would come out of your own money. You'd be paying yourself,
Yeah, but that's perfect. This is such a good laundering opportunity. Pseudo laundering opportunity. No, I'm gonna do it.
Have you got finance?
Probably.
Opening reference sheet.
Wait, I don't think I do. He didn't give me finance.
That's something
Yeah,
you
you
learn
do
when
now.
you're older.
I did give you economics. Let me check the default. I'm sure finance defaults from economics. It might be the other way around. Finance is economics -3. I will let you take time, so if you spend
I'm
like,
here to straight up.
let's see how you do, yeah. On the nose.
So I failed.
Yeah, you managed to
I
do
won't
it,
do it. We already
but
got paid once.
yeah, it's
It's
essentially
fine.
you're worried about raising red flags, so you can decide not to if you want to.
But I can discontinue the thing, right?
Yeah, you can mark it as already paid,
Which is the truth. And the second thing, I want to upload a few videos announcing I am now officially new and shiny.
Didn't your mom ask you not to make those, or not to do that?
Not to cause trouble. But at the same
You
time,
don't think that's gonna cause trouble?
no, what I'm gonna do is all I'm gonna do is have an uploaded video and be wearing the family crest. See?
Sneaky. It's still gonna cause trouble, but
Yeah, Gina rolls her eyes and lets it go.
Okay. savoir faire, I probably wouldn't do that then. But I will release some videos.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Gotta
Give
get
me.
content.
I'm sure you've got like some kind of dickhead trait that'd make you want to do it. Let's see.
I have what do you call it? Callus. I don't know if that counts though.
Nah, I don't think that'd do it. Nah, I can't see how that'd make you feel like
No, I don't see anything.
quite
So, for just regular videos then.
regular videos. Alright, you'll get to Delta Pavonis. You'll have stripped just about all the valuables off that ship. All the niceties. Much of its unnecessary systems. You've emptied its med bay of all its supplies. You've got a shit ton of guns and ammo. Like, holy hell. Armed to the teeth.
Gina argues that we leave the Marines their equipment when we leave them behind.
Leave all the military equipment.
I mean, not
leave
necessarily
them
all
a
of it.
loadout.
Yeah, basically, we don't want to strip them. We want them to be capable.
Okay, so you leave like 4 loadouts for the 4
But like,
loading
if anything,
And-
they get to take their pick of the litter. Like after we do, obviously.
we-
But
And let's just replace the stuff that we that was used in our med bay. Let's leave them with a functional med bay.
Okay. Yeah, because they technically, once you disembark, they will have to return to Sol and be given a new job. So, okay.
no, I
Let's
think we
give
were.
them that field.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, they're hanging out. They're hanging out here, waiting for us to come back.
Yeah, we asked them to stay.
Okay. Okay, so they've still got a job.
We're going to come back.
And we're also hooking. And it's short leave. Short leave. We'll give them some credits too. I'll give them some credits to do stuff with.
They are pretty pleased with that, honestly. You know, morale was low at first. Silver, do you bother sleeping?
No.
No. Yeah, I imagine you spend at least some time with them. They like you a lot. One of them will even say, as you leave in, like, I hope I'm not speaking out of turn, madam, but I must say you are a far better ward than our previous lord, madam. Thank you.
That dude's, yeah, he was a dick as we're leaving.
Affirmative. And Delta Pavonis, I feel like, will be relatively well equipped for restocking. If there's anything anyone wants to buy, now's probably your last chance to do it before the game actually ends next week or something, you know? But, again, don't worry about it on the spot now. You can say you've bought it between now and next session.
Sounds good.
And I think we're kind of reaching a good stopping point. If we
Agreed.
thinking, you
Agreed.
know, next step will be
Yep.
leave Delta Pavonis, head for the next orb's location, attempt to make it stop doing what it's doing.
Hell yeah.
So,
We have a
Thank-
nuke.
thanks very much for watching. We are the Kobold Cafe. I am Luke. I was the GM. We had Terra.
Hey, I'm Tara, and I think I have to buy status now.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to. Feel free to go into point debt. It's the last session. You know, as long as it's not by a fucking 100 points, something crazy. I'll be pretty pissed with that.
I have 5 points I haven't spent.
Has anyone got unspent points still? You'll want to be getting rid of them.
Oh yeah.
We had James.
Hey, I am James. I play Alexi Avelia, and yep, that was the first time we got to have combat where Alexi was really in his element.
You really were.
We've just been combat averse in general.
It were a sick combat. Yeah. We had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Gina, and she is really concerned about Silver.
I don't know. She's kind of the perfect level of madness to be a soul noble.
I mean, if anything, we've replaced one noble with a worse one. Or more dangerous one, I guess. A better one.
more fun. And we had Everoth.
I am Everett, and I was playing Kuei Yu. And right now, my daughter became a noble. Not sure what to think about it, but be proud of her progress.
So what's your point total at the minute? If I open
We are
Alexa's
currently
sheet.
at 238 total, with 20 points for skills and 19 points for anything.
So take it up to 240. 2 more points for
Alright.
anything. And you'll want to spend them all before next session, I think.
So 21 points for anything total.
Are we still live?
We are, but we're about to say bye, everyone. GG. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.